Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys in the stream. Happy Friday night out to everyone out here. So we have game number 3 of the series tonight. The Boston Celtics on the road for the first time in the second round. This game taking place at the Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia, PA for this matchup. The Sixers, the Celtics tied up at 1 apiece in the standings. Boston all the momentum though going into this matchup. The Celtics rolling. Big victory on a Wednesday, 121-87 the final score. The two keys of emphasis that was the Giant Crushers in their Game 1 loss with perimeter defense and turnover issues. They turned that around in a big way on Wednesday night. Jason Tatum only had 7 points. Jaylen Brown, the one who set the tone, he had 25 with Brogdon off the bench. And the last one, Daniel, Ryan, Mario, Allen, Keenan, welcome to the stream, everybody, tonight for this game. Looks like it's going to be a while before we tip off because it's one of those ESPN tip-off times, and looks like they have pushed it even back further tonight. So this will not tip off until 7:50 as we get the update right now. Looks like the NBA pre-game crew gonna have a lot of analysis breaking down this game on the television screen before or so we do not tip off for another 20 minutes in this matchup tonight. So quite a while in the pre-game. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Outdoors where I am, weather turning much nicer as of late, which is awesome, and hopefully the same out there for everybody else as well. Oof. So, ended on the 217 for points when the over was 217.5. Yikes. Wow, just 2 points scored in the final 4:19 between Golden State and the Lakers. Yikes. Yeah, tough one last night for the Lakers there. Anthony Davis, tons and tons of blame by him as he was just no-show yesterday in that game. We see that he's been like a seesaw throughout the playoffs for AD. This series, though, Boston, they were down in the series 0-1. They lost with a terrible collapse in Game 1. They led throughout the majority of the game. They led by 12 points at one point. They blew the lead. They lost 119-115. Turnovers crushed them, and also they shot the ball over 58% from the floor and still lost because their defense was horrific, and they torched Philadelphia in the paint. Fast forward to Wednesday, and Wednesday night, they turned it completely around. They played one of their best games defensively throughout the entire course of this year. Just like a throwback defensive game to the Ime Udoka days from last season for the Celtics. And that's what we got to see here for this Boston team to keep on rolling. Got to put that together consistently because they got the players to click on offense. They crushed them with Tatum scoring just 7 points, picked up 4 personal fouls. Wasn't really a factor on Wednesday night because of the deep foul trouble by Tatum, but just too many weapons on the Celtics squad. Jaylen Brown, Malcolm Brogdon off the bench was solid. He made 6 threes in the previous game. Derek White, he's an X factor, started to break out in the second half. He's been critical. And Marcus Smart was solid too. Smart had a great start in the last game. Grant Williams was terrific off the bench with 12 points. And It was key. Boston able to get 5 players in double figures scoring, and none of them were Tatum in the last game. Plus, Al Horford couldn't find his shot in the last game. He went just 2 for 10 from the floor, 1 for 8 from 3. But if everybody's cooking, everybody's firing on all cylinders, just watch out. Because this Celtics team, so many weapons. James Harden turned back the clock in the first game at 45, but that looked like it was more like a one-hit wonder. The Celtics, tremendous adjustments defensively as they gave nothing up, looking easy in the second game. I've been calling games for over 4 years streaming. So yeah, since 2019, I think January 2019, we started the channel. Edith on the stream, welcome back in. Sister Surround, welcome back in with a dono. Appreciate it with a dono. Happy Cinco de Mayo out to you as well. Let's get that dono hype on the stream here in the pregame by Sister Surround. Kenny, welcome in. Hope so, man. Hopefully the Celtics able to make it 2 in a row tonight. Game 1, they made 10 threes. Game 2, they doubled that. They made 20. Philadelphia, no answer from the perimeter in game number 2. They just couldn't find an easy shot. The ball was not moving whatsoever by Philadelphia. Like, everybody was all clamped together for the Sixers. There wasn't really much spacing whatsoever. The Sixers just 13 total assists. Only 6 for 30 from three-point range compared to the first game where they shot the ball 17 for 38 at just under 45% from 3. They were horrific from three-point range at 20% in game 2. Christian Paul, welcome in from the Philippines. Thanks for joining in. Got a lot of great supporters out here in the Philippines. Labrito, welcome back in from California. So we got a lot of time before we tip off. Looks like another 15 minutes or so. So trying to stretch this out. Joel Embiid, he got out to a pretty good start for him in the first and second quarter, but in the third quarter, it was just all over the place. That's where the collapse happened for Philadelphia. They get outscored 35-16 in the third quarter. It's going to be interesting throughout the series now because Joe Mazzulla able to provide the adjustments from game 1 to game 2. The big question comes, will Doc Rivers answer now for Philadelphia, or will he not answer? Will the Celtics win the rest of the way and put down the Sixers in 5 in this series? So that is the question right now, and all hinges as well on the health of Embiid. Nobody was able to really just take control of the game. In game 2 of the series, Embiid had 15. He was the number 2 scorer behind Tobias Harris, who had 16, but there was nobody that went off. And Tyrese Maxey, just 13 points in the last game. Had 26 in game 1. They're going to need a bunch from Tyrese Maxey. He was the best player of the series against Brooklyn scoring-wise. And Joel Embiid for the MVP. He just hasn't shown up in the playoffs. In the games that he's healthy, I saw a stat that he's averaging above 18 points per game only in the playoffs so far, in the games that he has played in by Embiid. Last time he played all 4 quarters for Embiid against the Celtics, it was the final regular season game, and Embiid dropped down 52 in that game. He had more than half of the points, and Philadelphia won that game because he carried his team on his back. I'm not sure if Embiid's going to be able to do that now due to the injury for him that he's coming back from injury. He didn't play 10 days prior to the game on Wednesday, and we saw in the second half that he was a lot rusty in the second half on Wednesday night. He started out pretty well. I thought his explosiveness was great on a couple of dunks at the rim in the last game, but then in the third quarter, just nothing. He could get nothing really going on for Embiid, and the Celtics just took advantage there in the third. Mine's the Celtics, if you guys haven't already found out. Pretty easy, though. This game's in Philadelphia, so this is the first game of the series in Philadelphia. So games 1 and 2 were in Boston. This is game 3, so this is in Philadelphia. Game 4 is in Philly, and then Boston will host game 5, and if there's a game 6, it will go back to Philly. If there's a game 7, it would go to Boston. Bill, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Brian on the stream. Alex, welcome on back, everybody. Yeah, so we get a while before we're going to tip off this game, it looks like. So this will tip off in about 13 minutes approximately. They got the trophy out there for the MVP. So that's why they're going to tip off a little bit later. So they get the MVP trophy ceremony. First game back for Philadelphia in a long time, actually. They haven't hosted a playoff game. That is right for Philadelphia because they had that extended period of rest since they swept Brooklyn. I just realized that it's been in quite a while. The last time that Philadelphia hosted a playoff game was April 17th. So that's the last time they hosted a playoff game. April 17th, mid-April. We're already 5 days into the month of May right now. Man, this playoff's just whizzing right by. It seemed like May started just the other day. So they have pushed the pregame even further. Extended it, so they have pushed the tip-off time back because of the pregame ceremony for MVP for Joel Embiid. So we're not going to tip off until around 7:50. So about 12 minutes from now, we will tip off. Vernon, welcome in. Thanks for joining in once again, man. Jason Tatum's got to get into a rhythm tonight. I don't care how much you're beating Philadelphia. Jason Tatum's got to get going because Jaylen Brown's just been the more reliable player by far in the series. I know Tatum had 39 in the first game, but Jaylen Brown attempted fewer than half of the shots plus than what Tatum had attempted in the first game. Brown went 8 for 10 in game 1. Tatum attempted 24 in the first game, and Brown just set the tone, came out, and he has been on fire all throughout the course of the series. Just keep on feeding JB until somebody from Philadelphia has an answer to stop him, because nobody's had an answer to stop Jaylen Brown so far this series. And yeah, I'm bringing it up right now. Yeah, so that is correct. Joel Embiid through 4 playoff games is only averaging 18.8 points per game in this entire playoffs so far. So somebody really has to get going scoring-wise for Philadelphia, or it's going to be a quick Boston series in 5 in this matchup here, especially if the Celtics keep on translating what they've been doing from the last game. Just keep on putting that blueprint defensively, bringing the physicality, taking it up a ton of notches, and having everybody just locked in and focused defensively, contesting shots left and right. Closing out, guarding, not leaving any open looks. That's how the last game went. And looking to put that one once again, just do basically like a carbon copy of the last game and translate it over to this game. Yeah, Embiid's going to have a huge series in order for Philadelphia to win. And he'll need help by Maxey, Harden. He's going to need Harris to have great games. I just don't know if they have enough firepower in the series now. Boston has so many weapons, and Embiid being injured, he just hasn't been able to play strong games so far in the playoffs. And if your key player's dealing with injuries, I mean, it's one thing now between injury and playing hurt. Everybody's basically playing hurt, but this playoffs is a marathon. Boston has so many guys in the rotation and coming off the bench. It's just a battle of depth. And you got a guy like Malcolm Brogdon that can make 6 threes, drop down 23 in a game coming off the bench. Well, Philadelphia is going to have to match that firepower-wise, and they just don't have that. They just don't have that type of player. They can get it from DeAnthony Melton, but he's going to have to be left open off the catch with a ton of space to do so, like game number 1. But now since the Celtics have been able to bring the energy, bring their defensive physicality back to where it was from last year, that game 2, look for Boston. We'll see if they can translate it over here. Hoping to do so. Randy on the stream, welcome in. Hockey from home, welcome back to the stream. Gonna tip off in about 8 minutes. Thanks all for joining in. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Wow, we almost got 100 plus right now watching here, as we are getting ready to tip off very soon in this game. everybody healthy for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid was listed questionable for this game, which because of his injury designation, but he played in the last game, so of course he'll play in this game, but that's an upgrade from doubtful in the first game. I got Jason Tatum's jersey on tonight. Hopefully able to come through in this game and have a big one for JT. Yeah, James Harden definitely need to be better for Philadelphia to have a chance. Yeah, he started out pretty strong early on for Harden and just couldn't really get going. I think the thing that sticks out there is he only had 4 total assists in the last game. The ball just couldn't move for Philly. Like, they were stuck stagnant. I think they went on like a 5-minute scoring drought at one point in the last game, and they just could not hit shots. Everything that they were taking was just contested shots, and they left a lot of open threes made by the Celtics in the last game. Because game 1 just had no defense. Turned out to be a shootout. And Boston should have won it. But their defense got ripped to shreds, allowing 17 threes. What's good? Ron in the stream. Welcome in. Frederick, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, man. Hopefully you're able to bounce back there and land something in the future there. Just keep your head up, stay positive. Yeah, things going pretty well. Wow, this game is really just late. What? Just listed as a 7:45 or 7:50 tip-off time instead of a 7:30 tip-off time by the rate that we're going. It says we're not going to start for another 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Gee. Yeah, usually ESPN has their tip-off times 15 minutes past the bottom of the hour. So if it's a 7:30 game on the schedule, they tip it off at 7:45. Same goes for ABC. But it looks like they have... that's almost 8 o'clock we're going to tip off. Gee. Oh, so this game will not tip off until 7:51, 52, approximately, for the tip-off. Mario, welcome back to the stream. Things going pretty well. Yeah, my girlfriend's doing well. Yeah, hopefully a bounce back for your Lakers coming up, Uncle Pizzle. Welcome back in, man. Just got home from a party for him. Looks, hopefully everything went well there. Yeah, Jared Allen maybe someday. We shall see. Verzaldi, thanks for joining in from Taiwan. Daniel on the stream, welcome aboard. So they have crowned Joel Embiid MVP as the series goes back to Philadelphia. Embiid gets the MVP trophy in his arena. That's why we've delayed the tip-off time for this game. Celtics early on, big key. Establish Jaylen Brown once again. He's the one that sets the tone on the team. Just get him to attack, be the aggressor. And nobody's been able to stop Jaylen Brown throughout the series. Jaylen Brown shooting 17 to 27 right now through 2 games from the floor. Jason Tatum really got to get going. It was between him and Jaylen Brown in the first game. Got into deep foul trouble in the last game for Tatum. And, yeah, just really got to turn it around here because you don't want that to keep on happening because when the games get with higher stakes like that, yeah, Jason Tatum cannot be known as another CP3 type player that just chokes under pressure in the bigger moments throughout his career. The one that's been more clutch has been Jaylen Brown, the one who's been able to come through big moments. So yeah, make sure to vote in the poll. Who do you guys got for this one tonight here? Celtics or Sixers? Hit us up in the chat, by the way. Who you guys like for this game here? Celtics come in 2-point favorites on the line. 214.5 the over-under for this matchup. I heard that Danilo Gallinari, he's trending towards possibly coming back, maybe, for Gallinari. So he hasn't rolled out a return towards like the Eastern Conference Finals or the NBA Finals if the Celtics make it that far for Gallinari. He's been out all year. Blake Griffin listed out tonight in this game. We saw Blake Griffin play in the fourth quarter in one of the games in the previous series against the Hawks. Everybody fully healthy tonight for Philadelphia. Yeah, hopefully a good start to this weekend here for Boston. Couple weeks ago when the Celtics played against the Hawks, it wasn't such a great start to that weekend. Yeah, the Celtics had a chance to sweep Atlanta that night. That was a game number 4, and the Celtics lost against the Hawks that game. Yep, we'll see if the Big Ew shows up again. Always watch out for the Big Ew. That usually shows up when the Celtics do something bad. There were 0 Big Ews in the last game. There was plenty in game number 1, though, especially in the fourth quarter. Just some really bad decision-making costing the Celtics that game 1. Alright, we're about to start in just a moment here, so finally, long awaited, we will get going on a Friday night. We've waited too long. This stream has already been going on for over 25 minutes right now since I started off this stream. That's how long it has been. That's how much time we have waited for a pregame to get things going tonight in this matchup. The series switches over to Philadelphia. Game number 3 tonight, Wells Fargo Center, between the Boston Celtics, which is on the road, taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The series tied at 1-1. Joel Embiid honored by the fans here at Philly for the MVP in the pregame. That's why we have moved the tip-off time back past 7:50 p.m. on the East Coast for the tip-off time for this matchup. Boyette on the stream, welcome in. Robert, welcome back in. Philadelphia will wear the red jerseys tonight for this game. White numbers, white letters with a blue outline for this matchup. Embiid only averaging 18.8 points per game so far in the playoffs. City of Brotherly Love ringing the ringing of the Liberty Bell before the start of this game out in the pregame. Celtics wear the same jersey that I've got on today. Jason Tatum looking for a much, much better game than the one he came off of. 4 personal fouls and 7 points, despite the Celtics winning by 34 points in Game 2 of this series. Boston going with a black jerseys tonight. Green numbers, green letters, white outline for this matchup. It's also PJ Tucker's birthday. Happy 38 to him. Getting ready for this game. Jada, welcome in the stream. Thanks for joining in. Starting lineups look like this tonight for the visiting Boston Celtics. Marcus Smart, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford is starting 5 tonight for Boston. Starting 5 for the Philadelphia 76ers in their home floor. This is the first game that they've played at home in the playoffs since April 17th. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, and Joel Embiid. Celtics 2-point favorites on the line, looking to make it that way in tonight's matchup to go up 2-1 in the series. Big Game 3 upcoming here Friday night. Everybody, if you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe as we're about to tip off in action. I like a Celtics win for this one. Here we go. Horford and Embiid at the midcourt logo, about to get rolling. Game 3 of the series at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Celtics right to left on the floor, Philadelphia left to right, and here we go as the referee puts the ball in the air, and we tip off. Philadelphia controls the opening tip. First possession goes to the Sixers. Harden past the midcourt logo, bounce pass over to Embiid. Embiid at the left elbow, guarded by Horford. Embiid dribbles towards his right, hand off Harden. Harden bounce pass Embiid. Embiid jumper, right elbow, got it. Philadelphia on the board, jumper good for 2 by Joel Embiid. First possession for the Celtics. Jason Tatum takes it past midcourt. Tatum at the left wing, hands it off to Brown. Jaylen Brown at the top, coming off 25 points in the last game, the top scorer for Boston. Brown bounce past Tatum. Tatum, turnaround jumper, got it. Over Tobias Harris, rises for the 2 for the mid-range. What a start right there for JT. He's got 2 points, coming off just 7 in the last game. Got into deep foul trouble. Get JT involved early and often to get him some more confidence. Missed 3 straight away at the top by Embiid. The rebound controlled by Horford. At the left wing, Smart, open 3. Swoosh, it is good. Marcus Smart trifecta. That is a defensive missed assignment right there by Philadelphia. Smart just left completely open at the left wing perimeter. Sixers with possession. Maxey at the top. Maxey dribbles up to the elbow. Maxey open jumper. Left elbow missed off the mark. Offensive rebound. Embiid no good. Falling away. Rebound controlled by Horford. 5 and 4 up the floor. Bounce pass White. White outside to Tatum. Tatum open 3 in the air. Got it. Oh baby. Raining threes back to back. Jason Tatum with a triple. Back-to-back uncontested threes at the left wing. Boston connecting on all 3 shots so far, leading 8-2. Harden at the free throw circle. Harden floats up the shot. Harden gets fouled. And the clock will stop with 10:23. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown in the area defensively. The personal foul will be picked up by Tatum. That's Tatum's first. Tatum just gonna stay away from foul trouble. Michael on the stream, welcome to the channel once again, man. James Harden, 2 shots to the free throw line board. Welcome back in, bud. First one is good by Harden. If you're just joining right now, if you're new on the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well. Great start for Boston as they are a perfect 3 for 3 from the floor in their first 3 possessions. Back-to-back threes by Smart and Tatum. Free throw number 2 is good. 10:15 remaining in the first. Smart at the top, working on the Harden. Moves it out to his right to White. Outside Smart. Smart bobbles it. Smart pass off to a cutter. Tatum, no-look pass left corner into the hands to White. Takes the three. Makes the three from downtown. Into out. Works in the favor for the Boston Celtics. Derek White rips it through. It's 11-4 Boston. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Tucker, his pass sails all the way to the backcourt. And that is a backcourt violation by Philadelphia. Turnover by the Sixers. And you cannot win games like that for Philly if you turn it over like that. No Ego, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. .9:45 left to go in the first. Tatum at the top. Tatum passes off to his right to Brown. Brown 15 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown towards his right. Flings the pass down low. Smart. Kick out. Corner. Three in the air. Good. Jason Tatum. Boomerang. Rips it through the cylinder. It's 14-4 Boston. Drive. Kick. Big time start. 5 for 5 from the floor by the Celtics. Setting the tone. They are red hot on the road shooting right now. 9:20 left to go in the first. Harden stripped by Brown and a reach and foul picked up by Jaylen Brown. So the clock will stop with 9:18. Jaylen Brown thought it was out of bounds. Oh, James Harden. Yeah, he picked up the basketball out of bounds. That should have been called a Harden out of bounds. Philadelphia overwhelmed so far by Boston's physicality from the start. Kick out, corner three, Tucker. Off the rim, no good. Rebound control by Smart. Smart goes up the floor. Smart at the top. Smart drives inside down the lane on Harris, stripped. And it goes out of bounds off Smart. So that will result in a turnover. Arcel on the stream, welcome in. Ajax on the channel, welcome on board. Harden pressured in the backcourt by Jaylen Brown. Harden will dribble past the midcourt logo, still guarded by Brown. Harden now at the right elbow. Bounce pass down low. Intercepted. Poor pass by James Harden. Looking to thread the needle to Harris as a Celtic picked it up. Brown to the rim. Brown blocked by Embiid. And Maxey comes up with it at the baseline. 8:40 left to go in the first. Harden takes the three straight away. Connects. James Harden trifecta. The score now 14-7. Joel Embiid with a big-time block there to make that happen. 8.5 left to go. Celtics with the ball. Smart moves it out to his right. Horford tries a three. Missed off the rim, no good. Al Horford just hasn't been able to find his shots. Been one of the best perimeter shooters in the regular season, but lately in the playoffs just hasn't been able to find it as he has been struggling lately. Horford comes up with a basketball. Brown pushes it ahead right to Tatum. Right to the rim. He scores up and off the backboard. Off the fast break transition. It is 16-7 Boston. Philadelphia getting caught up in the MVP moment in the pregame. Just got into their minds right now in this game. Celtics looking to set aside the chatter and do it in 5. Boston, tremendous start, 16-7. The Celtics shooting 68% from the floor to start off this game. We take a timeout on the floor. Doc Rivers burns a quick timeout, and that's the big question in this series. Joe Mazzulla. Everybody doubted Joe Mazzulla after game number 1. Comes back, bounces back. The two keys he completely fixed for the Celtics. Number 1, the turnover issues. Number 2, the defense. The Celtics in game 1 had one of their worst defensive games of the season by far. And then the Celtics in game 2 went a complete 180. One of their best defensive games all season long. So Joe Mazzulla has been able to know how to make in-game adjustments from one game to the next. Doc Rivers, we'll see if he can make those adjustments here. But going to the first timeout hasn't looked so promising right now. But we still got a lot of basketball left to go in this game. Vegas, welcome back in, man. What a start here tonight for Boston. Jason Tatum already surpassing what he had in the last game. Jason Tatum, 10 total points. He's making a case right there for national analysts, telling the national analysts that, hey, I can thrive in big moments. I can score like playoff Jimmy too. I can put up 40, 45, 50 in a playoff game. I did it 2 years ago against the Brooklyn Nets, against big bad KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. Even though they lost in 5 in that series, they swept them the previous year. Jason Tatum got a lot hanging on his shoulders, looking for redemption this year, showing the critics that he can show up big in games, and he is looking for a 40-plus burger tonight. 10 points and 4 minutes, a perfect 4 for 4 from the floor, 2 for 2 from three-point range by Jason Tatum. 3-point makes each by Marcus Smart and Derek White, and the Celtics ripping the three is already 4 so far in the first 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Yes, Game 5 is at Boston. Yep, so Game 5 is back at Boston. Celtics might do it in 5 if it keeps it up. Right now, Celtics bringing all the intensity that they transferred from the last game out on the floor once again, and we haven't even seen Robert Williams yet to check into the game. It's just the starter so far, and he's been able to bring the intensity sometimes in these playoff games. Just too many weapons for the Celtics squad, and if you got Jason Tatum going in this game, he didn't even have Jason Tatum playing a factor in the last game, and they still crushed him by 34. Just so many weapons in the Celtics squad. I don't know how you can contend here if you're Philadelphia. James Harden's going to have to turn back the clock every single one of his games to make it happen, and that just seemed like it was a one-hit wonder in that game. The MVP is going to have to drop down 50 like he did in the regular season, and the MVP is only averaging 18.8 points per game in this playoffs. 10 points by Tatum in the first 3 minutes and 53 seconds. Celtics with 6 total assists, leading to all 6 field goals. Beautiful passing so far as they've worked their way, driving and kicking and open shots, taking them and making them. Back from the timeout, Tyrese Maxey puts the ball into the hands to Harden. Harden guarded by Jaylen Brown as the Celtics been able to pressure the ball handler around the perimeter so far. Off to Embiid. Embiid backs his way to Horford inside the key. Embiid puts it up over Horford, scores, up and in off the backboard. Underwater levels, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in again. Smart at the left wing, 7:40. Left to go in the first. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. Smart, jumper, 18-footer over Embiid. Missed off the back rim. Rebound collected by Harden. Harden finds Harris. Harris bumps into Smart. Offensive foul. Terrible start with the turnovers here by Philadelphia tonight. That is just too easy. Tobias Harris rams right over Marcus Smart. Runs him down the lane. Marcus Smart takes the charge. Yep. Clearly, you could see that one. Tobias Harris lowers the right shoulder. That is an offensive foul, pushing off to gain separation. Brown weaves his way right past Harris, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Jaylen Brown, and Tobias Harris right now cracking under pressure for Philadelphia. See, they got guys on this Philadelphia team that can get you buckets, but in terms of consistency, they are wonky for this team. Tobias Harris is like a seesaw throughout his career. I cannot believe that Philadelphia believed more in Harris than they did in Jimmy Butler. First free throw good by Jaylen Brown. Already 2 personal fouls picked up by Tobias Harris. Second shot by Brown. This one is up. This one is through. Celtics doubling the Sixers 18-9. 7:20 left to go. Harris 4 minutes, 2 personal fouls. As they have DeAnthony Melton on the floor. Actually, Tobias Harris is still out there right now. So he is on the court as Embiid missed a shot. But he did get fouled going up into his motion, and this will send Embiid to the free throw line. So this will be charged to Derek White. That's Derek White's first. Him and Horford were working on Embiid guarding him as White came late with a double team. So Embiid will shoot 2. The first one's good by Embiid. Oof. Looks like ESPN has a camera issue for a moment. Now they've got it back. Yikes. They had lost the camera in the process off the B-roll. Second one is good. 7 minutes left to go, and Embiid's got 6 of the 11 so far. Brown, handoff, Tatum, takes the 3 straight away. Off the back rim, miss. Smart tips it back over to Brown, though. Offensive rebound, finds Tatum down low. Tatum shovels the pass, bobbled into the hands by Brown. Brown accelerates over to Tatum, kick out to the corner, 3 in the air. Smart, missed off the rim, no good, and Embiid collects the defensive board. 6:45 left to go in the first. Embiid stripped and lost it. Turnover into the hands to Tatum with a steal. Here goes Boston with it. Philadelphia with some major turnover issues so far. That included a mid-court violation to start off the game. Al Horford takes the 3. He has got it from downtown. That's a great sign to see. Big Al Horford connecting on a triple. Boston 5 for 8 from the perimeter. Philadelphia just 1 for 3. They go for a 2, and they miss the leaner by Maxey. As we have another foul picked up on a loose ball here. The clock will stop again with 6:22. And that will be charged to Horford, his first. All 5 starters have scored now tonight for Boston. 10 by Tatum, 3 each made by Horford, Smart, and White, and then 2 by Jaylen Brown. Philadelphia with just 2 total scores. 6 points by Embiid and 5 by Harden. What's going on with this camera? The camera was just blurry for a moment on the actual game. Harden dribbles up to the free throw circle. Harden passes right wing perimeter. McDaniels takes a 3, missed off the rim, and the rebound controlled by Tatum. 6 minutes left to go in the first. Brown at the elbow finds Tatum left wing. Wide open 3. Rounded out, no good. A rebound controlled by Maxey. What is up with Philadelphia just missing all these simple defensive assignments? They were one of the better teams in the NBA defensively this season. Harden, kick to the corner. 3 by McDaniels. Got it. 21-14. Philadelphia finally makes a triple. 5:40 left to go in the first now. Derek White will take it up the floor. Bounce pass off to Brown. Brown guarded by Harden at the left wing. Brown 12 in the shot clock, dribbles towards his right. Brown looking to turn the corner. Brown bounce pass off to White. 5 in the shot clock. White guarded by Maxey. Crossover, takes the 3. Derek White rips it through. It's good again. Bang, bang for the perimeter by Derek White. Boston making their 6th 3 tonight out of 10 total attempts, and already we still have 5:15 remaining in the quarter, and Philadelphia turns it over again. A ton of big U's in the first quarter by Philadelphia. Tatum finds Brown, Euro step to the paint, pass behind his back, went off the fingertips of Rob Williams though, and a turnover by Boston. Harden has it now at the right wing. Harden drives, kicks to the corner into the hands of McDaniels, almost lost it. McDaniels finds Melton. Melton at the top, wide open 3. Off the back rim, no good. A rebound control by Tatum. Tatum will take it up the floor. 4:45 left to go. Tatum accelerates right to the rim, blocked by Embiid, and it goes back to Melton as Melton gets tripped up and fouled from behind by Rob Williams. Wow, Joel Embiid with a couple big-time blocks at the rim in this game so far, making sure that Philadelphia at least hangs in. Joel Embiid with his 2nd block of the game. $4:39 left to go. This will be free throws coming up here by De'Anthony Melton, so now they're in the bonus for Philadelphia. That's number 5 picked up by Boston in the quarter. First one's good. Quick update on foul trouble so far for the Celtics. Nobody's got 2, which is great. Everybody with 1 each, 5 players each between Tatum, Horford, White, Brown, and Rob Williams. Second shot by Melton is good. .430 left to play in the first as Jaylen Brown accelerates. Takes the jumper, has space to the left elbow, missed off the back rim. A rebound collected by McDaniels of Philadelphia. Harden drives inside. Harden blocked by Rob Williams. Celtics come up with a basketball. Jaylen Brown up the floor, weaving his way right to the paint. Missed the layup. Tried to take it coast to coast off the block. Just couldn't finish it with the rim. Maxey. Entry pass down low. And Embiid. That is a hard foul. I know Embiid's got the clear-cut size advantage, but that's a dirty play there by Grant Williams. That is like a Dylan Brooks type foul. Grant Williams swung around Embiid, and Embiid will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Really, really hard to follow. That is just unneeded. I know you got the disadvantage down low there, Grant Williams, but man, just allow Embiid to score his 2 or contest it as great as you possibly can. Don't put both hands around his body and then try to tackle him at the waist. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's how you check into the game for your first defensive possession, Grant Williams. Yikes. First shot is good at the free throw line by Embiid. We got 200 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this one here, Celtics or Sixers. And Philadelphia getting into a little bit of a run right now. Embiid's got 8. Embiid's the top scorer for the Sixers. Jason Tatum leads the way. He's got 10. Brogdon, first time on the floor, takes the 3, missed off the back rim too long. And Philadelphia collects the defensive rebounds. Harden. Outside, guarded by Jaylen Brown. Moves it out to his right to Melton. Melton attacks inside the paint. Blocked by White. The ball goes to the corner, though. Picked up by McDaniels. Harden. Lob intercepted by Rob Williams. Terrible pass right there by James Harden. That is a big, big turnover. The 3 missed short off the front rim by Derek White. Rebound control by Philly. Harden. Pass off to Maxey. Maxey drives baseline. Backdoor. Scores the layup. And the Celtics will burn the timeouts. Good time to take a timeout because the double-digit lead has shrunk to 4 right now. Philadelphia getting something going on right now with Tyrese Maxey. Strong driver, baseline, right to the rim. Sneaks past 2 defenders. Goes backdoor at the rim past Grant Williams for 2. 24-20 to score. Celtics by 4. 3:23 left to go in the first as we take the timeout. Alright, if you guys are new in the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate it all for joining in, and happy Friday night out there, everybody, tonight. Yep, James Harden having a terrible game so far. A lot of just terrible miscues by Philadelphia so far. Harden, 3 turnovers, and a lot of these passes are just nowhere to be found into the other teammates. These are like pick 6 passes that he is throwing on the floor. The one that he just turned it over was a complete floater pass to the wrong player. Went directly to Rob Williams. 8 points by Embiid for Philly, 5 by James Harden. Harden with 3 total turnovers to 3 assists, and then 3 points off the bench by McDaniels with a corner 3, 2 by Melton so far. That's how the points have been distributed. Philadelphia shooting just 33%, 5 of 15 from the floor right now. Free throws saving them. They've scored 8 out of their 20 points at the free throw line, where they're perfect 8 for 8 so far in this game. Celtics getting all starters going on so far. 10 by Tatum, 6 by White, 3 each by Horford and Smart. Jaylen Brown with 2. Rob Williams been critical off the bench. He's got 2 blocks. Yeah, turnover issue has been a big problem in this game so far for Philly. 8. Wow. Oh, no, 6. They got 6 total turnovers. Boston scored 8 points off of those 6 turnovers. I was going to say 8 is way too many in the first quarter. 6 turnovers, though, which is still a lot. 6 turnovers in the first quarter by Philadelphia compared to just 1 by Boston. Celtics gotta start getting better shot selection coming back from the timeout, because they have uncharacteristically not been able to finish at the rim like they've done in the previous games before. So if they're able to just finish these shots at the rim, they're golden right now. All right, so we're going to get back to action here. Philadelphia took up a slow start in this game. They trailed by 10 at one point, but the Sixers started to get on the run as we come back from the timeout. Celtics with the ball. Derek White on the floor with Rob Williams. Jason Tatum, as Derek White missed the shot to the right of the rim, got altered, goes back to Philly. Derek White, Jason Tatum, Rob Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, and Grant Williams, the five on the floor currently for Boston, back from the timeout. Philadelphia with a possession. Maxey at the left wing. Maxey floats it across the floor. DeAnthony Melton takes the three over Grant Williams. Got it. And it's a 1-point game. Grant Williams late on the closeout. 9-zip run by Philadelphia in the previous 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Tatum stripped. Tatum fouled. Philly thought it was a turnover by Tatum, but Tatum gets the whistle to go in his favor. Celtics get the inbound. Smart back on the floor. Smart moves it over to Rob Williams. Rob Williams passes right corner. Tatum slides to his right. Takes the three. Off the back rim. Missed. Working on Niang, and the rebound controlled on the weak side by McDaniels. Maxey has it in the front court. Maxey guarded by Tatum. Left wing perimeter. 2:15 left to go before halftime. Maxey. Bounce pass over to Embiid. Brings a double team. Gets the ball out of his hands. Niang, Melton, Embiid. Jumper. 15-footer. Got it. And Philadelphia takes the lead. 11-zip run. Big ew might keep on coming up as the Boston Celtics are just stuck offensively at 24. Wow, everything was going Boston's way, and now they're just struggling with their shot selection. Having a tough time finishing shots as well, especially at the rim. Celtics have the possession. 2 minutes left to go before the end of the first. Malcolm Brogdon yet to get on the board. He made 6 threes with 23 in the previous game. Smart drives baseline. Smart pro hop. Shovels downhill. Throws it down. Two-handed flush by Rob Williams. Beautiful dunk right there by big Rob Williams. Marcus Smart gets the assist. Celtics with a 1-point lead. 1:35 left to go in the first. Maxey has it at the Sixers logo. Maxey guarded by Smart 101. Pick set by Embiid. Maxey dribbles towards the right wing, guarded by Grant Williams. Lobs it off to Embiid, top of the free throw circle. Offensive foul. Joel Embiid lowers the shoulder of Marcus Smart. Smart again takes the charge. Charge number 2 tonight for Marcus Smart, baby. Susanna, welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Jack City, welcome on the channel once again. Marcus Smart, tough soldier out there. Philadelphia is laying the wood on him, and Marcus Smart keeps on responding. Taking his second charge of the night. Brogdon floats up the runner. Got it. Rattles in. Malcolm Brogdon on the board for the first time tonight. 1:10 remaining in the first. Maxey will bring it up the floor. Maxey calls for a pick to be set by McDaniels. Maxey dribbles towards the right wing perimeter. Maxey sends the ball into the hands of Embiid. Embiid guarded by Grant Williams. Embiid brings a double team working with Rob Williams as well. Embiid takes the shot. Embiid gets fouled. And the clock will stop with 56 seconds as Joel Embiid will head to the free throw line. And that'll be charged to Rob Williams' second personal foul. Hey, what's good? St. Benedict on the channel. Welcome in. Good morning out on a Saturday morning out in 8:20 a.m. in the Philippines right now. 2 shots here by Joel Embiid at the free throw line. First one is good. Yeah, it's a 12-hour difference between the East Coast U.S. and Philippines. Second shot by Embiid is good. 1-point game, 55 seconds left to play in the first. Smart has it at the Sixers logo. Bounce pass off to Tatum. Tatum at the left wing perimeter. Tatum dribbles towards his right, guarded by Niang. Tatum at the top of the free throw circle. Passes left corner. Jason Tatum forced on a tie-up going up on the pass, and this will be jump ball. coming up. Yeah, referee is actually taking a look at this one right now. Yeah, that's going to be jump ball. Wow, Jason Tatum lucky. I thought it could have been even worse, and he could have got called for the travel up and down violation for Tatum, but no, it's a jump ball. Ball gets tipped to the free throw circle, back to Brogdon. Brogdon, top of the key, 5 in the shot clock. Brogdon drives, takes a tough shot. Off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound hauled in by Melton. 25 seconds left to go. 18 on the shot clock. 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Philadelphia with the ball. Maxey attacks inside the paint. Maxey gets fouled. And Marcus Smart goes down hard. Tyrese Maxey, 2 shots coming up at the free throw line, and Marcus Smart needs a moment right now. Marcus Smart might have taken a shot in the ding-dong right there as he is crouching in the stance right now. Let's see here at the tail end of this play. Maxey attacks. Maxey. Where was that shot? Ooh, did Maxey's shoe get the crotch of Marcus Smart at the tail end of that? Yeah, unintentional because Maxey blew right past Smart, but just unfortunately where the shoe came up, finishing the play, it looked like Maxey's shoe went to the back of the sack area right there on Marcus Smart, and he needed a moment at the happy spot for him. 19.5 left to go. Oof. Even bigger oof. Joel Embiid's heading to the locker room right now. The first free throw is good by Philadelphia by Maxey. So Embiid heading to the locker room right now. Anthony on the street, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Maxey makes both of the free throws. He's got 4. 13 seconds left to go. Smart has it. Bounce pass off to Brown. Brown left wing. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Brown spin move. We have a foul. And Smart just taking all the shots tonight, man. Marcus Smart gets knocked down by McDaniels. 6.7 seconds left to go. This is the 4th or 5th time in this game in the first quarter that Marcus Smart's got knocked down tonight. Tatum, far side of the floor, will be the inbound passer. Tatum's got Grant Williams, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. PJ Tucker will check into the game here for Philadelphia. George Niang, Tyrese Maxey will take a seat on the bench for the final possession. And Joel Embiid's not out there. They got Paul Reed on the floor. Jaylen Brown stumbles with a basketball at the low block, and Brown gave it away. Turnover as we close out at the end of the first. Wow. Yeah, good to see Jaylen Brown's okay. Got helped out to his feet. That was non-contact off the dribble. Just took a spill down to the hardwood. I'm not sure if there was a slippery spot on the floor or whatsoever. Jaylen Brown off the dribble just lost his balance trying to make his way inside the paint. Lost it, and he threw the ball back and got called in the turnover. So unfortunate way for the Celtics. That's how we close out the first quarter. 29-28 to score. And, yeah, 1 point Boston had a 10-point lead. And then their shots just went stagnant for the first time in this game. Boston's going to get back to the offensive mojo that they started off with. A lot of great floor spacing to begin this game, but the shot making has gotten tougher and tougher and tougher as of lately, and that's how Philadelphia has been able to come from behind. I'm going to see if there's any updates here on Joel Embiid, because he was seen heading back to the locker room for Embiid. So if I have any updates, I'll let you guys know. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. If you guys would like to be notified for future live streams, so you almost got 300 plus watching right now. Hit us up in the chat, by the way. Who you guys like tonight in this one here, Celtics or Sixers? Yeah, I don't know why yet, but Joel Embiid went to the locker room early at the end of the first. He had 12 points though for the Sixers. They're through one quarter. Embiid with 12. 5 by Harden, 5 by Melton, 4 by Maxey. 6 for 6 at the free throw line by Embiid. Celtics top scores Tatum with 10. Jaylen Brown's only got 2 so far for him. They got to have other players step up. Jason Tatum came out just on fire to start off this game, but he has been silent for the second part of that first quarter. He scored all 10 points in the first 6 minutes in the first quarter, but went scoreless the final 6. Celtics gotta make their adjustments coming up here, and that's more so the offensive side of the floor, that they went stagnant for a good bulk of time on just... They were stuck at 24 for a large bulk of time there towards the end of the first quarter. What's good? Welcome in from Somalia. Thanks for joining in the middle of the night out in Somalia for Patrick on the channel. Okay, so we get back to the timeout. There was one free throw issued for the Celtics. Coming back to the timeout, and Boston makes the free throw. So it's 29-29. It was issued a technical free throw by DeAnthony Melton at the end of the quarter, which Jason Tatum made the free throw. So now Tatum's got 11. Smart with the ball at the left wing. 11:45 left to go before halftime as we're back to action. Smart kick out right corner. 3 in the air. Grant Williams. No good. Around and out. Rebound controlled by Philly. Sixers taking up the floor with Harris. Harris backs his way inside the key. Harris puts up the shot. Got it. Over Tatum for 2. Celtics with possession. Tatum on the floor starting off the second quarter with Rob Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, Marcus Smart, and Grant Williams. Tatum at the top of the key. Tatum, 5 in the shot clock. Tatum passes right wing. Smart up fake. Smart drives. Smart tough shot off the glass, and he gets fouled. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Marcus Smart. A lot of standing there in that offensive set. A ton of standing out in the quarter by Grant Williams. Oh, that's what happened. That was DeAnthony Melton at the end of the quarter kicked the ball. And the referees gave a technical foul to DeAnthony Melton at the end of the first quarter for kicking the ball, and Grant Williams completely saw it. He was furious right to the officials about the call, and the official teed up DeAnthony Melton at the end of the quarter, delay a game kicking the ball. Marcus Smart, both of the free throws are good, 31-31. 11 minutes left to go. Sixers have the possession. Harden dribbles past the midcourt logo. Harden, Paul Reed, DeAnthony Melton, George Niang, Tobias Harris. Melton, guarded by Smart, moves it out across the floor to Niang. Niang floats the pass left elbow into the hands to Harris. Harris drives inside. Rob Williams, blocked up by Rob Williams. Skyscraper right there, covered up with a rejection. Brogdon lost it at the wing, and great hustle play by Philadelphia, intercepted. Sixers with it. Harris, handoff to Reed. Into the hands to Melton. Melton floats up the shot over Tatum, missed off the rim. Harris gets the tip in. 33-31. Philadelphia looking like they wanted a little bit more right now. Celtics gonna change it. Brogdon floats up the runner, skipped around and out. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Paul Reed of Philadelphia. Rob Williams, 3 blocks so far this game, making an impact at the rim. Celtics looking to get the inbound. Brogdon, bounce pass, baseline drive, Smart to the rim, scores in the layup. We're tied 33-33. 10 minutes left to play before halftime. Harden at the right wing perimeter. Harden takes the jumper over Smart. No good, got fouled. James Harden will shoot 3 coming up at the free throw line. If you guys are new in the channel, no spoilers out in the chat. We're about 30 seconds behind due to YouTube delay here, so no spoilers in the chat. I'll update you guys with the score once we get into it or so. No need to update out in the chat because we'll have it once we get updated here in the game. James Harden, 3 shots coming up at the free throw line. And the first one is up, first one is good. It was Marcus Smart who contested the 3, and Smart picked up personal foul number 2. Second shot, good by Harden. Third one is good. So 36-33. 9:55 left to go. 15 for 15 on free throws by Philly. Celtics 5 for 5. That's a big free throw discrepancy early on. Brogdon inside to keep. Bounce past Grant Williams. Grant up fake. Dribbles inside. Floats it up over the top. His pass too tall though. Rob Williams was held up on the play and the referees call a foul by Tobias Harris. So this will stay Boston basketball with 9:38 left to go. Wow, Celtics catch a break right there. They get lucky on that call. That pass was airmailed too tall from Grant Williams to Rob Williams. Rob Williams put a skyscraper tonight on the floor, but man, he's not that tall. Inbound goes to Brogdon. Brogdon, handoff Smart. Smart takes the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Tipped up, and the rebound controlled by Paul Reed. 9:20 left to play. Philadelphia missed the shot. They airballed it poorly as it goes back to Boston. Tatum takes it up the floor. Tatum with 11. Tatum looking for more. Tatum weaves his way right to the rim. He scores up and it off the backboard. Jason Tatum puts the Celtics win at 1. 9 minutes left to play in the third. Quick 3 up the floor. Missed by Harris. Tipped up by Rob Williams into the hands to Brogdon for the defensive rebound. Smart has it. Weaves his way right past Harden. Kick out to the wing. Catching fire 3. Brogdon missed off the rim. Battle for the loose ball. Still alive on the hardwood, and Harris scoops it up. Intercepted by Smart. Jumps the pass. Kick out to the corner. Open 3. Grant Williams missed off the rim. Rob Williams collects the offensive rebound. Outside, Smart tries a 3. Smart. Bullseye laser. He's got it. Second chance points for Boston, and the Celtics take the lead. 38-36. Marcus Smart lining up a triple. A terrible pass by Tobias Harris in his own backcourt. Like, what were you doing right there? He just floated it up in the air as Marcus Smart came up with it with an interception. They had a couple looks from 3 between Brogdon and Grant Williams. Couldn't get him down, but Rob Williams, a monster in the glass. And able to find his way with Marcus Smart, who made the 3. So 38-36. Timeout taken on the floor. Boston now up. Yeah, I don't think the person spoke, like, American English or so. That was in the chat, because, I kept on saying, like, no spoilers or so, so eventually I had to take it out, because I kept on seeing that it was faster than when I was calling the game. It was faster than when even I, was calling the game. The points would go in. We got 300 plus right now on the channel. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Hey, what's good, France? Welcome to the channel from the Afrique right now on the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Wow, we got people from all over. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, where you guys are from out here. I bet we got a lot of Philippines representing the stream. Let us know out in the chat where you guys are from. Susanna from the U.S., welcome aboard. Furman, welcome in. Taking the Sixers in this one. Let us know who you guys like tonight in this game, too. Philadelphia or Boston. And Celtics not shooting their best. They started out red hot from the floor by the Celtics. They led by 10 early on in this game. They've been struggling And this one to find their shot as of late, but second chance points really helping them out, helping out the cause lately. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Joel Embiid. He checked out of the game towards the locker room. He hasn't returned just yet, and there's no, like, sources on Embiid yet. There's not really much going on with Embiid. They have everything about his MVP ceremony tonight, but in terms of the injury of him checking out underneath the tunnel, we don't know, like, any extent of that. Jazzy Buse, welcome in from Quebec right now on the stream. From Boston for Charliso, welcome to the channel. Some great places out in Boston. Usually go up to Castle Island out in Southie in the summer. Great place right there. I'm about an hour south from Boston. Roger, welcome in. Wow, taking the Sixers in this one for the series. Out in Central Virginia for Robert. Bilal from the Caribbean. Adam Chase from the Philippines. Got a lot of Philippines out on the channel. From Toronto for Furman. Connecting the world here on the channel. It's awesome. Everybody from all over the globe. Celtics with 13 points scored off of Philadelphia turnovers. There's been some terrible turnovers in this game by the Sixers in total. Sixers have committed 8 total turnovers. Boston with 3 tonight. 8:20 left to go. Harden, jumper inside the key. Harden missed off the rim short. Paul Reed collects the offensive rebound. Melton moves it on top. It goes over to Harden. Harden with space. Takes the jumper. No good. Contested by Rob Williams in the late closeout. And the Celtics pick up the defensive rebound. Jaylen Brown on the floor with Derek White, Grant Williams, Rob Williams, and Malcolm Brogdon. Jason Tatum currently on the bench for the Celtics. 8 minutes left to play before halftime. Boston a 2-point lead. Jaylen Brown inside the key, bobbled, got it back, moves it out left corner. Into the hands to Grant Williams, swings it out to the White right wing, catching fire 3. Derek White, he gets fouled. And this will be 3 free throws coming up by Derek White at the free throw line. Tyrese Maxey knocks down Derek White. As he's up in his jump shot motion, Maxey tries to just sneak around him, but he contacted Derek White on the shooting hand. And this will send Derek White to the line, and he'll shoot 3 shots coming up. Oh, Seychelles, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly how to pronounce it there. So, yep. So, okay, so that's the way to... Okay, so Africa's spelled like that in some areas. Awesome. Yeah, no problem. So, out in Seychelles, thanks so much for joining in. First one is good by White. Second free throw is good as well, and he'll have one more. Otis, thanks for stopping by from Jamaica. Welcome back in, Edgar. $7:48 left to go. First 2 free throws good at the line by Derek White. Derek White, an X factor in this playoffs. Whenever he's done well, the Celtics usually are able to translate those to wins. Right now, Derek White's been moving upwards in this game as he's up to 9 points currently. For Derek White, makes off 3 free throws. Perfect 3 for 3 at the charity stripe. Celtics on an 8-zip run in the previous 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Maxey in the floor with Niang. Joel Embiid is back out there. So Embiid's in the floor currently. PJ Tucker and James Harden. That's the 5 in the court. Embiid, tough turnaround, missed it, a low block. And the rebound controlled by Boston. Great defense there as they doubled Embiid, and Embiid missed the contested J. Brogdon at the top. Brogdon dribbles, drives, downhill to the rim. Pass Harden, no good. Blocked from behind by Harden. Goes back to the Sixers. Maxey, Harden, outside, finds Niang with a 3. Niang rips it through, it's good. 2-point game. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. White brings it up the floor. Hand off to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown been silent. Just 2 points scored throughout the entire course of this game. Bounce pass Brogdon. Brogdon outside finds White. White dribbles inside. Takes the jumper inside the key. Rattles in. It's good. Derek White 2 more. Double figures. He's up to 11. What a night by Derek White. Gonna need him to deliver, and great to see he has done exactly that tonight. Harden attacks down inside the paint. Get that out of there. Big rejection by Jaylen Brown. Here comes Boston. Brogdon inside, shovels over to White. White inside the key, gets called in the travel. Whoa. Wow, I want to see if that's the appropriate call right there. Jaylen Brown, man, huge ups getting the block, denying Harden with a layup attempt just a moment ago. But, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I wonder if his pivot foot didn't move. That's a tough call by the officials because Derek White was in the middle of the key through traffic. There was a lot of shoes out there, and the officials might have picked up the wrong shoe and called White with the travel. Old man, welcome back in. Thanks for joining back in. 6:20 left to go before halftime. PJ Tucker, his 38th birthday today, makes the pass to Embiid at the free throw circle. Embiid takes on a double team right to the rim. Missed the layup. Got the tip in though over Horford. 1 point game. Joel Embiid doing everything possible tonight. The top scorer in the game up to 14. Brown, jumper, 18-footer straight away. Swoosh. That's good, baby. Jaylen Brown, a bang bang for 2. Got to get him going. He's been sensational in the first 2 games of this series. Had the game high 25 in game 2. Kick out to the corner. 3 by Tucker. Tucker made it. 1 point game. That's a solid assist there by James Harden. 5:30 left to go before halftime. Brown guarded by Tucker. Moves it outside to Tatum. Tatum at the top of the key. Passes right corner. Up fake Horford. Horford drives baseline and Embiid. Backs his way inside the key. Horford 1-on-1. Turnaround jumper over Embiid. Oh, he got it. Big Al Horford. Turnaround. Contested. Over Joel Embiid. Knocks it down for 2. 5:15 left to go. Maxey at the right elbow working his way on Tatum. Now dribbles back around the perimeter. Maxey starts his dribble drive, drives downhill on Tatum, blocked by Tatum. Here goes Boston with it. 5 minutes left to play. White, up the floor, White, kick, corner, 3, Smart. Around and out, no good, knocked down, no call, tipped off the glass, offensive rebound, another corner 3 by Smart. Around and out, halfway down, no good again. Rebound control by Philly. 4:45 left to play, and Embiid shovels to the corner, got tripped up, no call. Missed the 3 by Maxey at the right corner. Rebound by Horford, over to Brown. Brown attacks inside the paint. Jaylen Brown to the rim. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is strong right there. Lays it up and in for 2. Jaylen Brown weaving his way in between defenders right there. Able to get it a drop right there. Wow. Working his way on Tucker. He clearly got off with a push-off. But still, wow. Referees missed one, and the Celtics take advantage either way. 49-44 to get the benefit of the points. Embiid passes down low. Niang gave up an extra layup attempt. He moved it out to Maxey. Maxey with a 3, bricked it off the back rim. Offensive rebound into the hands of Tucker. Outside, Niang takes the 3. Niang missed rim short, and the rebound controlled by White. And the Celtics will burn a timeout right here. 3:54 left to play. A lot of basketball going on up the floor. Both of these teams starting to push it against each other lately, and we have a timeout taken by Boston. Alright, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Yeah, thanks so much, France, for joining in. Find my channel, appreciate it. Rush Day in the stream. Thanks for joining in. Jojo, welcome back in. Joel Embiid, the only player in double figures tonight for the Sixers. He's got 14. James Harden, 8 points tonight. Maxey limited to just 4 on 1 for 6 shooting by Maxey. So he's really struggling in this game. Celtics, 3 guys in double figures. 13 by Tatum, 11 by White, 10 by Smart. Jaylen Brown's up to 6 now. Al Horford with 5. Got to get the bench going. Just 2 points each by Brogdon and Rob Williams. And Malcolm Brogdon having a tough game tonight, just 1 for 6 shooting. Wow, we got above 300 plus watching right now. If you guys are new, hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe right now on this timeout currently. This has been an intense game here. Philadelphia's hanging in. Props out to the Sixers for making this a game right now, but Boston, they did go on a couple scoring droughts. The Celtics have led throughout the majority of this game. Boston's largest lead was by 10, but Philadelphia did come back. Philadelphia did take a lead at the end of the first quarter, and now Boston outscoring Philly 21-15 in the second quarter. Mountain Man back in. Welcome in. Yeah, great to see. This has been a close competitive game so far because the past couple nights we haven't been able to get to that level. This game's at Philadelphia. Yeah, Sixers going to have to get Tyrese Maxey going if they want to have a chance here. Jaylen Brown with only 6 for Boston. If he can get going, then watch out because the Celtics can up this one in a hurry. Malcolm Brogdon, too, has struggled, so Celtics with a couple of guys who have struggled tonight in this game. It's just better defense by Philadelphia after the first time out. That's what led this game to get closer because the Celtics came out. They were knocking down threes left and right to start things off. Boston was, I think they made their first 6 threes out of 10 from the floor, and now they're shooting just 7 for 20 from three-point range. They've yet to find their three-point shot as of late, seeing if they can at least get to the rim. We'll see what happens here. Jaylen Brown, turn around, open up the bank right there. It is good. Back for the timeout, +1. Coming up in the free throw line by Jaylen Brown, baby. Oh, man, a sky shot right there. Off the turnaround, a high arcer. Cha-ching off the bank. Wow. The difficulty of that shot. Wow. Jaylen Brown with 8. He's got 9. Makes the free throw. 3-point play. Check. 3:35 left to go in the second. Philadelphia trails by 8. Harden with the basketball. Harden on the floor with Embiid, Maxey, Niang, and Tucker. Embiid top of the free throw circle, hand off Harden. Harden dribbles up inside the key, passes off to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Horford. Embiid puts it up and they'll wave off the basket. So it was before the shot the foul occurred. The clock will stop at 3:21. Yeah, the floor spacing right now for Philadelphia is not really together. They're just using a little bit of space on the floor, whereas Boston's going the whole court. Philadelphia gets the inbound. Maxey floats the pass, free throw circle to Embiid. Embiid kick out to the corner. That's called court spacing when Melton, who just took the 3 at the right corner but missed it. Off the back rim and the rebound controlled by Horford. Jaylen Brown up the floor. Jaylen Brown brings Embiid along with him. Jaylen Brown rises for the deep 2, around it out, and Harden collects the defensive rebound. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. James Harden drives on Derek White inside. Kick out to the corner. It's going to be a turnover. James Harden missing the mark too wide in the pass, looking for Melton out of place in the right corner, and James Harden commits turnover number 4 tonight. Under 3 minutes left to play. Tatum will bring it up the floor this time for the Celtics. Tatum guarded top of the key by Tucker. Now switch, defended by Maxey. Tatum, 8 on the shot clock. Tatum, left wing, steps into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up by White, over to Brown. Saves the basketball for the offensive rebound. Tatum finds Horford. Horford outside Tatum. Tatum, 8 on the shot clock in the right wing. Tatum thought about a step back, commits the offensive foul. Lowered the shoulder right into DeAnthony Melton. It's a turnover committed by Jason Tatum, and that's number 2 picked up for him for personal fouls. 2 personal fouls tonight committed each by Tatum, Horford, and Smart of Boston. Maxey with a 3. Maxey drills it. 5-point game with 2:15 remaining before halftime. Celtics will try Smart this time, who will take it past midcourt. Into the hands to Tatum. Tatum dribbles inside the key. Tatum spin move right on Embiid. Blocked out of bounds by Embiid. Wow. Man, Joel Embiid with incredible blocks in this game. That's the reason why he's MVP. Third block of the game. That's just a nice move off the spin by Tatum. 99.9% of the time, that will result in a layup downhill to the rim, but Joel Embiid just stuffs him at the rim. Inbound back to Tatum. Tatum drives baseline. Tatum lost it. Battle for the loose ball. Who wants it more? PJ Tucker wants it more. Loose ball. Still on the hardwood. Horford, Melton, tied up. Jump ball coming up. Game clock will stop. 1:53 left to go before halftime. Yeah, Big Al Horford's got to hustle more there. He's just standing trying to have the ball roll to him, and PJ Tucker sees it, and PJ Tucker dives for it in front of Horford's waiting hands. 1:53 left. There will be a jump ball between Al Horford and DeAnthony Melton. Happy 38th birthday to PJ Tucker today. The jump ball tipped up and won by the Celtics. Jaylen Brown has it. Brown guarded by Melton at the right wing. Wells Fargo Center logo. 1:45 left to go before halftime. Jaylen Brown now has it. Edge of the Sixers logo. Brown, top of the key. Dish over to Horford. Passes out to the corner. Three on its way. Jason Tatum missed off the rim. Short, and the rebound controlled by Harden. Down by 5 for Philadelphia. Sixers will slow it down. Harden at the free throw circle. Harden brings a double team. His pass goes to the corner. Over to Tucker. Outside to Embiid. Embiid guarded top of the free throw circle by Horford. Dribbles up. Takes the jumper. 15-footer straight away. Missed off the back rim. No good by Embiid. And the rebound controlled by Tatum. Jaylen Brown has it. Brown accelerates to the rim. Dish out to the right wing. Horford bobbled it. Picked it up, though. Into the hands to White. 1 minute left to go before halftime. White, double team. Bounce pass Horford. Has an opening. Takes the three. Off the back rim. No good. Missed by Horford. Rebound collected by Harden. 50 seconds left to go. Both of these teams breaking shots lately. Maxey. Inside handoff Harden. Harden at the left elbow. Passes to the left wing to Maxey. 40 seconds left to go. Finds Harden. Harden 8 on the shot clock. 38 seconds left to play before halftime. Harden drives. His pass deflected. Intercepted. Smart with a deflection. Tatum with a steal. Here goes Brown. Accelerates to the rim. Brown floats it up. Skipped around. It goes in for 2. Coast to coast off the steal. Jaylen Brown with a bucket. 7-point lead by Boston. 25 seconds left to go before halftime. Philadelphia with a possession will slow it down. 5-second differential between shot clock and game clock before halftime. Shot clock down to 10, game clock down to 15. Maxey at the Sixers logo. Maxey drives, kicks, corner, Tucker baseline, swings it out to the wing. Open three, DeAnthony Melton. Oh, he sinks it. Celtics forget to cover number 8 in red, white, and blue on the floor. That's only... oh no, they're going to erase the jumper. So it's still a 7-point game. They will erase the jumper. It is... oh, it's a shot clock violation. He got it off a split second too late. Horford with a 3. Oh, what a big difference. It's a 10-point lead instead of a 4-point lead going into halftime. Al Horford. Buzzer beater 3 to go into halftime for the Celtics, and they lead by 10. Tied for the largest lead in the game, and all the momentum goes to Boston. 57-47. The difference between 1/10 of a second. DeAnthony Melton made the 3, but he got the shot off 1/10 of a second too late after the shot clock expired. And then up the floor, Al Horford, unguarded, took the 3 at the right wing and drills it. Instead of a 4-point game, we get a 10-point game with a Celtics lead going into half. Al Horford, major 3. Saying to the critics today, one of the reporters laughed when they questioned that Al Horford was an elite 3-point shooter. He just hadn't been able to find his stroke in the playoffs. Some players have bad games, and Al Horford comes up with a clutch 3 right before the buzzer to go into halftime. So we take a look at the final three. Jacked it up over Harden and drilled it with 0.3 of a second left to go by Al Horford right before the buzzer went off. And just barely, De'Anthony Melton just missed the mark just a little tad too late after the shot clock expired. And that is a big, big point swing going into halftime. Yep, exactly a 6-point swing going into halftime, just like that. Good catch, though, by the officials. This game has been really well officiated tonight. Philadelphia has been able to get to their free throw line. They're to the free throw line often. They're a perfect 15 for 15 in this game. But yeah, there's been a lot of jump balls that's happened today in this game. We've seen just this game being a tough physical game. Boston perfect 9 for 9 at the free throw line themselves, as the difference maker being the Celtics just have more options, able to balance out the shots between everybody on the floor tonight, basically. Tatum, leading scorer, 5 for 12 shooting, 13 points by Tatum. Right behind Tatum, 11 points each by Derek White. That's on just 5 attempted shots by Derek White tonight. He's 3 for 5 shooting, got 11 points. And then 11 points by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown had just 2 at the end of the first quarter. He worked his way up to a 9-point second quarter by Jaylen Brown, and he was massive. Some of the shots he made were big time. Tough turnaround jumpers, knocking them down. Hands in the face, Jays. Jaylen Brown, man, he is just fantastic. 11 by Brown, 11 by White, 10 by Smart. Marcus Smart's been good as of late. Jeffrey in the street, welcome in. Thanks for joining back in again. Boston looking for the sweep over Philly tonight. Red Sox also playing at Philadelphia. The Red Sox leading 5-3 currently. Joel Embiid, top scorer, 14 points. He just needs more help. 8 points by Harden. That's on just 1 for 7 shooting, because Harden's 5 for 5 at the free throw line. So Harden's shooting just 1 for 7. Maxey's shooting just 2 for 7 with 7 points by Maxey. De'Anthony Melton's got 8 points off the bench, just 2 for 6 shooting. Yeah, it's been all Embiid. Embiid 4 for 9, 6 for 6 from the floor, 14 points. Yeah, I see it on my thing just changed. I'm going to see if there's a confirmation on that. So that 47 may have changed to a 50 as they review it with the shot that was turned down as a shot clock. I'm just going to do some searching here. I'm going to see if both of the teams posted on social media yet the halftime score or what, because ESPN just put it up to 50. Just going to confirm. Edith with a dono. Really appreciate with a dono. Thanks so much. Yep, so they have upgraded Melton's 3. So that is 50. So I just confirmed that. So I just saw on the Celtics Twitter page they released the score, and they have updated the score on their Twitter page. It says 57-50 at halftime. So it was 57-47. They looked at it right now during halftime, and the 3 got upgraded. Robert in the stream, welcome in. Yeah, this has been a great game. So it's 57-50 if you guys are tuning in. So Melton gets upgraded with a 3. He's up to 8 points. Yep, they got the graphic up. So it's 57-50. Vaughn, welcome back in. Best of luck there tomorrow. Big day looks like for Vaughn tomorrow. Skywave Images, welcome back. From Mississippi in the stream, welcome Bankroll in the channel. Really good first half. A couple scoring droughts, but the Celtics allowed Philadelphia to come back into the game. Philadelphia just needs more help offensively. That's the difference, where the Celtics are able to put 3 guys in double figures at halftime. Philadelphia with just 1 with Embiid. Embiid with 14. After that, Harden and Melton with 8. Maxey with 7. And Maxey and Harden really just struggling. And actually 4 players in double figures, because Tatum with 13, 11 each by White, Brown, and Smart. Yeah, Jaylen Brown was able to get a couple late buckets there before half. Yeah, so they looked at DeAnthony Melton's 3 at halftime, and they have upgraded it to a 3. So initially, the referees waved it off. They said shot clock violation. They waved it off initially, but at halftime they gave Melton the 3. Patrick, welcome to the stream here once again, man. I like the intensity of this game so far. It's been solid. Now, Philadelphia is struggling with turnover issues, and that's plagued them throughout this game. A big reason why they're trailing tonight. Philadelphia, 11 total turnovers at halftime. Boston with 6 right now. Not many points in the paint. Celtics trying to do their best to get to the rim, but Joel Embiid, he has just been a monster blocking shots tonight at the rim. Embiid with 3 total blocks so far. And yeah, Philadelphia also leads the rebounds, 27-22, and able to get to the free throw line. So Philadelphia's just been able to be the more dominant team inside the interior in this game. But the Celtics have been a much better playmaking team, better passing team, better shot-making team, even though it hasn't been their best shooting game by far. They've gone on a couple scoring droughts tonight by Boston. It's just they've done a great job taking care of the basketball, whereas James Harden's had some terrible turnovers. Yeah, so yeah, the refs called it a shot clock violation initially, and then they looked at it at halftime and upgraded it to a 3. Yeah, Tatum got out to a red hot start. He's only got 3 minutes in the final 18 minutes. He started out with 10 points in the first 6 minutes. Yep. So Doris Burke went to PC. Jeez, prayer to the fan who fell over a protective railing tonight at the Red Sox-Phillies game. And that fan was rushed to the trauma center at a local hospital in Philadelphia. So, Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Boston Red Sox in baseball. And that game got delayed for a little bit due to a fan falling into the bullpen. Man, just sending prayers out to that person. Relaxing music. Welcome back in from Western Mass in the stream. Oh yeah, quick update for you guys. Tomorrow I hope to be back on later tonight tomorrow. I hope to be back later tomorrow for Golden State against the Lakers at 8:30. Just a quick update for you guys. I'm probably not going to be live on Sunday at all. Sunday is my big day. I got college baseball, a triple header on Sunday, so I'll be out all day. I get games at 9:30, 12:30, and 3:30. So by the time it wraps up, it's going to be like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night for me. So most likely no streams on Sunday. I unfortunately will not be live for Game 4 for Celtics Sixers because that's in the afternoon on Sunday. I hope to be back though on Tuesday for Game 5. So I'm planning to be back for Tuesday for Game 5 for this series. Yeah, I got a really busy weekend for myself. I got baseball, college tournaments this upcoming weekend to do for college baseball. I got the first game of the tournament tomorrow, and then I got a triple header on Sunday, followed up by the championship doubleheader on Monday. So next stream will be tomorrow night. I believe it's at 8:30 between the Lakers and Warriors. And then no streams Monday. I'll be back, I believe, on Monday. I think that's the Heat series in that game, I believe. Yeah, the Heat Knicks, I believe, is the one on Monday. So I get the baseball game tomorrow, so I won't be covering Heat Knicks tomorrow. Andy, thanks so much for joining back in from the 413, Western Mass. Keto, thanks for joining in. Hey, Michael, welcome on board. Yep, Red Sox and Celtics taking on Philadelphia tonight. It's kind of like a big relief because I finally planned all my stuff out for the games. I cover a bunch of like sports for colleges that I got involved in for some of the local colleges. So they have me doing basketball, baseball, lacrosse, softball, volleyball. These games that I got upcoming this weekend are baseball, which in my opinion to prepare baseball is the toughest because I'm preparing all the stats for like 20 different pitchers, plus all the stats for the entire batting lineup, plus the rotation guys who play a little bit in the batting lineup. So I'm preparing for like 15 different batters, 20 different pitchers of every single team. Plus there's 5 teams that's part of the tournament, and then all these teams have played around like 35 games or so. So it's a lot to like take in. It's not like college basketball where you prepare a game and you only have 5 in the court. You have probably like 3 guys averaging double figures. You got as many as 15 in the roster, whereas baseball, you got probably around like 45 in the roster, and 20 of them have like different pitching stats, whereas like 15 got different batting stats. And there's so many more statistics to baseball and stuff than basketball that's like noteworthy. Because basically basketball, it's points, rebounds, assists, field goal percentage, steals, blocks, turnovers, so much more. I get the Celtics in this one. Christian, welcome back in, man. Third quarter coming up shortly in a little bit. I think we get a couple more minutes before we start off the third quarter. Yep, it'll start in about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay. So that was pretty fast. We went by halftime pretty fast. Boston looking to go up 2-1 in the series on the road at Philadelphia. Philadelphia trying to see if they can come back in the second half. They're going to need a ton more help, though. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey struggling from the floor. Harden just 8 points in the first half, 1 for 7 shooting. Also with 5 total turnovers to 5 assists. Maxey just 7 points, shooting 2 for 7 from the floor. Also, Tobias Harris just been non-existent tonight. 4 points by Harris. Joel Embiid leads the way. He's got 14. They made a perfect 15 of 15 at the free throw line in the first half for Philadelphia to keep them hanging in the game. Celtics, 4 players, double figures. Tatum scored 10 points in the first 6 minutes. He's had 3 in the previous 18. Jason Tatum with 13, 11 each by White and Brown. Marcus Smart with 10. We start the third quarter, and we have a foul to begin committed by Harden. Reaching in, the clock will stop 12 seconds into action in the third. Jodel, welcome in. Edwin, thanks for joining in for the third quarter. Inbound for the Celtics. Al Horford tries a 3. Got it. That's good. It's a 10-point lead for Boston. So finally we get the 10-point lead. Looked like they were going to go up by 10 at halftime, but they looked at the monitor and said that DeAnthony Melton did make the 3 before the buzzer went off in a shot clock violation. Harden, first possession, right to left in the floor for Philadelphia. Finds Tucker, lobs it off to Embiid. Back over to Tucker, moves it out right corner. Maxey with a 3. Maxey got it. 7-point game once again. Celtics with it. 11-10 left to play in the third. Smart takes up the floor. Smart dribbles towards his left. At the top of the key, has some space. Crossover on Embiid, working at the free throw circle. Shovels it back on top to Tatum. Tatum 10 on the shot clock. Tatum accelerates to the rim. Over Embiid, he scores. Up and in off the backboard. It's good for 2 by Jason Tatum. Great job right there, changing tempo. Able to get a step past Embiid. Jumper, deep range, missed by Philadelphia. It was off the mark by Harden. Brown inside the key. Brown working on Embiid. Now at the right corner, Brown, crossover, drives baseline, gets past Embiid, goes back door. Oh, he scores! +1 coming up to the free throw line, baby, by Jaylen Brown. Oh, man, a strength right there. The man in the mask gets the largest lead tonight for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, that was nasty. Right corner baseline drive over to MVP, goes backdoor, scores the layup, gets knocked down in the process by Embiid. The difficulty of that is unreal. One shot here coming up at the line by Brown. The free throw is good. What can Brown do for you? Bang, bang. A 3-point play completes it. 10:30 left to go in the third. Philadelphia largest deficit by 12. Maxey guarded by White at the right wing perimeter. Maxey dribbles on top. Takes the 3. Maxey connects on it. Tyrese Maxey started to get hot as of late. Philadelphia getting a little bit of space here in their shots. Celtics trying to see if they can make a defensive stand for Boston. They do have the possession here offensively, though. Smart at the right wing working on Embiid. 10 minutes left to go. Smart, 10 in the shot clock. Smart guarded by Harris. Bounce pass off to Tatum. Tatum right wing working on Embiid. Tatum up fake. 5 in the shot clock. Takes the 3. Tatum knocked down. No call from the referees. Rebound control by Maxey. Maxey bursts the speed up the floor. Maxey passes off to Harden. Harden moves it off to Embiid. Embiid, jumper, 14-footer off the front rim, missed, and the rebound control by Tatum. Celtics just keep on attacking the MVP Brown. Has it at the left elbow, dribbles back out around the perimeter. Jaylen Brown crossover, working on Tucker. Jaylen Brown accelerates right to the cup, and he puts it up and no good off the rim. He missed. Looked like he was going to bake it home, but couldn't finish right there, leaning away. And a jumper misfire, no good by Philadelphia, up the floor by Harris. These are tough shots taken by Philly with just one player touching the ball on the possession. Tatum attacks, floats it up over Embiid. He's got it for 2, baby. Jason Tatum 2 more. The Jays take it over. 9 minutes left to go in the third. Harden dribbles past the midcourt logo. Harden guarded by Horford at the left elbow. Moves it on top to Embiid. Embiid tries a 3. Swoosh. That's made from 3. It's an 8-point game. Joel Embiid pouring in the sweat right now. Carrying his team, he's got 17, 13 by Maxey. All 5 starters in double figures for Boston. 17 by Tatum, 14 by Brown. Horford at the top with 11. Moves it out to Brown, right wing. Brown, kick out, baseline drive. Smart. Lost control of basketball, turn it over. That's the first big ew by Boston tonight. Marcus Smart had an open layup and he just lost it off his shoe, dribbled out of bounds. Harden outside to Maxey, into the hands to Harris. Kick out left corner. Tucker with a 3. PJ Tucker got it. Oh, a big swing right there. It's only a 5-point game. Gotta be some bigger U's if the Celtics keep on Philadelphia shooting. Open three. Smart steps into a three. Smart got it. Oh, that's huge. Marcus Smart knocks down the three at the right corner, redeems himself. Harris attacks downhill, missed from point-blank range. He got fouled. Jason Tatum. Oh, no. Jason Tatum slow right now with his left ankle. Oh, no. Yeah, Tatum went right into the front row of the seats. Tatum got knocked down by Tucker towards the front row of the seats, and Tatum is wincing in pain right now with his left knee. 7:54 left to go, and Tatum will check out towards the bench. The camera cut off. He might have went towards the tunnel. Jason Tatum got knocked down off the dribble when he was possessing the basketball by PJ Tucker on the last possession, and then he gave it to Smart, who made the corner three. Tatum went flying into the courtside seats. So concern here, we gotta have Tatum on the floor. If I hear anything, I'll get you guys an update. Not sure if Jason Tatum checked towards the locker room, but he was in some pain with his left knee for Tatum. Otis, thanks for joining in, man. Raphael, appreciate it, brother, for joining in. Just trying to figure out what's going on here. This is Jaylen Brown's time to shine. Jason Tatum just took a hard shot right into the courtside seats as he just ran out of real estate room on the court and got contacted by Tucker and went right into the front row courtside seats. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Great timeout for Boston because they don't know to the extent what happened to Jason Tatum there, so they have some time to figure it out, for him to figure it out. Celtics gotta tap into bench points. If Tatum does sit out for a period of time upcoming, you gotta get Malcolm Brogdon going. Tonight, Malcolm Brogdon with just 2 points, 1 for 6 shooting. It's been the entire starting five tonight who has scored. 17 by Tatum, 14 by Brown, 13 by Smart, 11 each by Horford and White. Laocoon on the stream, welcome back in. It's been a great game tonight. Celtics going to start adjusting better defensively, though. Philadelphia getting into a little bit of a rhythm making their threes. Sixers, 11 made threes tonight. Boston has made 10. Sixers are 11 for 22 from three-point range. Yet, despite losing this game, the turnover issue has been a major problem. Boston's attempted 9 shots greater than Philadelphia. Philadelphia's attempted 46 shots. Celtics have attempted 55. So Jason Tatum getting treatment right now on his left knee. He got knocked down towards the courtside seats by PJ Tucker. And that's what happened on the floor for Tatum. So there might have been a cut that he suffered towards like the seats, some of these popcorn, some of these drink in the way. Hopefully nothing sharp, nothing metal. Probably got contacted by somebody's iPhone. That person's got to have a cracked screen by now. But this will be free throws here at the line for Philadelphia. So we come back for the timeout. Tobias Harris will shoot 2. And Harris missed the first one. He has been terrible today. Nevertheless, he has been terrible. 4 points by Tobias Harris. Second free throw by Harris, and that's good. So he's got 5. 7-point game. Tatum's on the floor. So Tatum, Horford, White, Brown, and Smart. That's the 5 on the floor for Boston. 7:45 left to go in the third. Celtics by 7. Smart has the top of the key. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. Moves it out left wing. Brown. Brown takes the jumper. Off the rim. Missed. Rebound controlled by Harris. Harris on the floor with Embiid, Harden, Maxey, and Tucker. Harris passes on top off to Harden. Harden, 12 in the shot clock. Harden got knocked down and fouled. And that'll be called on Jaylen Brown, who picks up the reach and foul. That's number 2 committed by Jaylen Brown tonight. Al Horford's got 3, 2 each by Tatum, Brown, Smart, and Rob Williams. 7:25 left to go. Inbound Philly. Embiid working on the Horford top of the key. Embiid moves it out left corner. Harris, baseline drive. Harris got it. So Tobias Harris finally starts to wake up now. Miss Boosound, Rosario, welcome back to the stream. Allen, thanks for joining in. Brown, jumper, mid-range, swoosh. That's good. Jaylen Brown for 2. He's really upped his game. Jaylen Brown just had 2 points in the first quarter. He is up to 16 now, the number 2 scorer behind Tatum with 17. 7 minutes left to go in the third. Harden, his pass sails out of bounds, and it got touched by the fingertips of White. So this will stay Philadelphia ball. Well, James Harden's had some terrible passes today in this game. He almost turned it over once again. James Harden tonight, 5 turnovers, 6 assists. 8 points, just 1 for 7 shooting. Not his old Houston self. Inbound goes to Embiid. Under 7 minutes left to go in the third. Embiid at the left elbow, guarded by Grant Williams. Embiid gets past Grant Williams. Embiid inside scores with a right-handed layup. 5-point game. Grant Williams not the block of the body, able to clamp that time down on Joel Embiid as he just couldn't establish position defending. Brown inside. Brown, leaner, fall away, off the rim short, tipped up in the rebound controlled by Harden. 6.5 left to go. Philadelphia hanging in this game, down by 5. Harden at the right wing, guarded by Brown. Harden dribbles, cross-court pass, left corner, Tucker. Tucker moves it off to Embiid. Celtics looking for a stop defensively. Embiid, jumper over Horford. Embiid's got it! And it's only a 3-point game! Celtics gonna wake up defensively. 6 minutes left to go, or a big U is gonna arrive sooner rather than later. David, welcome back to the stream. Siegel, appreciate what a dono. Kenneth, welcome to the channel. Tatum at the left wing, sends it on top to Brown. Brown, dribble, drive, right down the lane inside. He got it on the layup, up and in off the backboard. A step right past Embiid for 2. Celtics with a 5-point lead. Jaylen Brown now the top scorer. He's got 18 for the Celtics. Embiid leads the way in the game with 21. 13 by Maxey. Harden takes up the floor. Harden at the top. Harden dribbles free throw circle. Harden dish out to the right corner. Open 3. It's good. Oh, that's a big U by Boston's defense. How could you not recognize PJ Tucker? That's all he does is make corner 3s on the offensive side of the floor. He does that right there. It's only a 2-point game. 9 points by PJ Tucker. 3 for 4 from the perimeter. 5:10 left to go. Tatum, pass behind his back, deflected. Almost another big U, but Brown's able to save it. Corner 3, Derek White missed off the rim, no good. Embiid collects the rebound and a chance to tie with a 2 for Philadelphia. 5 minutes left to play in the third. Harden at the top, guarded by Grant Williams. Harden, top of the key, 12 in the shot clock. Crossover, step back 3 in the air. Missed off the back rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Tatum. White, up the floor, pushes it. White, pass deflected. Off the top of the backboard, Grant Williams saves it. Out to a wide open 3, right wing, good. Al Horford, oh yeah, right place, right time, drills the triple. Celtics by 5, 4:25 left to play in the third. 14 by big Al Horford, making his 4th 3 of the game as he's come alive. At a great spot to do so. Embiid, guarded by Grant Williams at the mid-block. Embiid, one-on-one. Embiid double-team, comes along Horford. Gets the pass away to Harden. Harden, for the shot clock. Harden, step-back jumper, mid-range. Missed off the back rim, no good. Defensive rebound, hauled in by Boston. Jaylen Brown accelerates. Brown right to the cup, puts it up. He scores. And the one coming up in the free throw line, baby, by Jaylen Brown. Coast to coast off the rebound. What can Brown do for you with a mask tonight, baby? JB for MVP of this series. Jaylen Brown, the go-to, the tone setter, attacking the rim, coast to coast off the rebound. And he puts the personal foul on James Harden, +1 coming up by Brown at the free throw line. Jaylen Brown taking over. Free throw is good. He's up to 21. Jaylen Brown with just 2 points in the first quarter. All of a sudden, he has got 21. 4 minutes left to play in the third. Philadelphia with a possession. Embiid at the left elbow, guarded by Grant Williams. His pass goes to Harris, but Embiid gets fouled. The clock will stop with 3:48. What a game. If you guys are new to the stream, almost 400 plus in the chat, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here on the channel. And Joel Embiid will shoot 2 at the free throw line here. First one is good. Natasha, welcome back in. Esla Place in the stream, welcome in again. Joel Embiid carrying Philadelphia. He's got 22. After that, Maxey has 13, and James Harden a no-show tonight. James Harden has way more turnovers than actual field goals made. 8 points, 5 turnovers to 7 assists, just 1 for 9 shooting by Harden. Free throw is good by Embiid. 6-point game with 3:45 left. Celtics with the ball up the floor. Jaylen Brown at the top of the key. He's been the go-to with 21. Brown floats it up over the top, looking for Rob Williams. Tipped off the glass. Defensive rebound hauled in by Embiid. 3.5 left to go. Embiid takes it up the floor. Embiid guarded by Rob Williams. Takes on Rob Williams inside the paint. Embiid gets fouled. And that's going to be charged to Grant Williams as the clock will stop. Greg in the stream, welcome in. Dibin, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining in. If you guys are new, first-timers on the channel tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Joel Embiid, 2 more free throws coming up at the line. First one is good. Make sure to keep on smashing those emojis. I see those emojis popping in the corner of the screen right now. So keep on smashing those if you guys would like. So we got a good one tonight. Yeah, thanks so much for joining in, Greg. Welcome on the channel here, bud. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this game here. Celtics or Sixers. 3:24 left to play in the third. Embiid makes them both. Celtics, 4-point lead. Embiid's got 25, the top scorer in the game. Perfect 10 for 10 at the free throw line with 6 rebounds. At the left wing perimeter, it's Brogdon. Brogdon with just 2 points, shooting 1 for 6 from the floor. Brogdon looking to add to it. Takes the 3. Oh, he does. He drills it. Malcolm Brogdon, trifecta from downtown. At the left wing, sinks the triple. Celtics by 7. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Embiid, guarded by Grant Williams, puts the ball into the hands of Tobias Harris. Harris, top of the key, working on Brogdon. Moves on top, Niang. Niang shoots the 3. Off the back rim, missed. Jaylen Brown collects the defensive rebound. Derek White will dribble up the floor. White at the free throw circle, backs his way in the post on Maxey. Blocked, and loose ball on the floor, picked up by Melton for Philadelphia. 2:35 left to go. Maxey drives. Maxey, tough shot off the glass, no good. Gets knocked down, no call by the referees. 5-4 here up the floor for Boston. Maxey not back defensively. Brown outside Brogdon. Now Maxey is back defensively. Brogdon attacks downhill to the rim. Missed off the glass too long. And Embiid collects the defensive rebound. 2:15 left to go. Embiid finds Melton off the catch. Melton with a 3. Missed off the back rim, no good. And Brogdon soars up with a defensive board. Approaching 2 minutes left to play in the third. Brogdon has the ball. 7-point lead for Boston. Brogdon towards his left. Brogdon dribbles. Turns the corner. Finds Rob Williams down low. And Rob Williams contact and knocked into. And gets fouled. Clock will stop with 1:58. A lot going on as of late. And we will take the under 3-minute timeout right now. Celtics. 7-point lead. Actually, we will stay here, it looks like. So they will not take the timeout. So we will stay here. This will be 2 free throws coming up at the line by... Oh, we will. So 2 free throws coming back up at the line by Rob Williams, I believe, coming back from the timeout. It's going to be 83-76 Celtics. Joey, welcome back in, man. Yeah, this has been a great game tonight. Philadelphia's been able to match the intensity by Boston in this game. It's just the Celtics got more scoring options. Shooting 2, this should be. Alright, so if you guys are joining in right now, the entire starting 5 has scored double figures tonight for the Celtics. Just 2 players in double figures for Philly. Here's the top scores right now as we're down to the final 2 minutes left to go in the third. 21 points by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has exploded for 19 points combined in the second and third quarters. He had just 2 at the end of 1. 17 points by Jason Tatum, 14 by Al Horford, 13 by Marcus Smart, and 11 by Derek White. And then Joel Embiid's leading the game. Embiid's got 25. Embiid's carrying the Sixers tonight. And then 13 points by Tyrese Maxey. James Harden's looking rough tonight on the floor. 8 points, 1 for 9 shooting, 7 assists to 5 turnovers by Harden. Hey, Bilal on the stream. Welcome in from TNT. We shall see, Siegel. Only time will tell. Not right now, but only time will tell in the future. That'll be a no. I want to do that in private there. Yeah, I think that was Mario. Yeah, I would want to do that in private there. Yeah, that's something that you do at like a natural scenic place, not on an electronic device. You do that in like a natural area to get scenery when the sun's shining. Oh yeah. Okay, wow. Yeah, I was gonna say Bob Huggins there, but then he got into the Hall of Fame last year for him. Jay Wright got into the Hall of Fame too. Yeah, a lot of the great ones recently, they've got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So 158 left to play. We're going to come back from the timeouts. Rob Williams, 2 shots at the free throw line. First one was good. Second one is good as well. Boston's now in the bonus. 155 left to go in the third. And Sixers will take it up the floor. Maxey on the floor with Embiid, Niang, DeAnthony Melton, and Tobias Harris. Embiid has it at the left elbow, moves on top, Niang outside, Maxey over inside the key, driving and missed off the glass too long by Melton. Celtics look to push it 5 and 4 up the court. Smart bounce pass to the trailer, Tatum at the wing. Tatum dribbles downhill, swings it out left wing, catching fire 3. Malcolm Brogdon takes it right to the shoot, he makes it. It's a big time 3 by Malcolm Brogdon, the Celtics by 12. Celtics able to close it out, 8-zip run the last 2 minutes plus. 1:15 left to go. 3-point shot missed long, deflected out of bounds. It will still stay Philadelphia possession. That would be a no for my workplace. Yeah, that would be a no. Yeah, you don't have something like that at your workplace. Now, that's something that you do outdoors in a natural area next to like the ocean or the mountains. Embiid, 1 minute left to go. Embiid got it stripped. Embiid got it back. Embiid going up for the layup motion gets fouled by Rob Williams, and Joel Embiid will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, you the legend, Seagull. Really appreciate it, man. If you guys are doing a stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. 58.8 seconds left to go. Joel Embiid shooting 2 more shots at the free throw line, and the first one he missed. Joel Embiid tonight doing everything possible. 25 points, 4 blocks. Just missed his first free throw. He was 10 for 10 before. I have no clue. I just have to go by the old saying of Bill Belichick, only time will tell. Embiid will shoot his second free throw. It's up and it's good. 11-point Boston lead. Final minute left to go in the third. Embiid's carrying the Sixers with 26. Behind that, 13 points by Maxey and 9 by PJ Tucker making 3 threes. Tatum has it at the 6 of the Sixers logo. Tatum defended top of the key by DeAnthony Melton. Tatum double team. Now switch comes Embiid. Tatum gets the ball away to Brogdon. Brogdon turns the corner, floats up the runner, bounced off the rim, no good. Embiid lost it. Great strip by Smart. It's going to stay Philadelphia ball though. Incredible hustle though by Marcus Smart trying to strip Embiid of it, but it went on the bounce off Smart. 34 seconds left. Fat Cat, welcome back in. Inbound to Philly. Sixers have it. Melton at the left wing. Melton moves it off to Embiid. 25 seconds left to go. Embiid dribbles up to the elbow. Triple team. Ball gets stolen away. Jason Tatum comes up with a steal. Here they go up the floor. 3-on-2. Tatum going to dribble back out as the shot clock is turned off. Tatum. 8 seconds left to go. Tatum moves it outside to Smart. 5 seconds. Dish out to the top. Tatum up fake. Sidestep to his left. 3 at the buzzer. Off the back rim, no good. And we close out at the end of the third. 88-77 through 3 in the books right now as we close it out. Celtics up the lead. All right, 12 more minutes of basketball action remaining here for tonight. If you guys are new, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here, guys. Charlize, thanks so much for joining in. I've yet to be engaged so far, but we shall see in the future. Maybe only time will tell, I guess. So I'm not engaged yet. Looks like France's son thinks I'm secretly an actor from a time travel movie. That is interesting. Boston putting everybody in double figures in this game. Everybody chipping their own weight. Malcolm Brogdon able to get up to 8 points off the bench now, so that's good for him because he only had 2 entering the second half. Jaylen Brown, though, just 2 points in the first quarter. He has blasted 19 points in the second and third quarter combined. 21 total now, the top scorer of the game for Jaylen Brown. He's done it on 8 for 15 shooting tonight. 17 by Tatum. 14 by Horford. Horford's been great with 4 made threes. 13 by Smart. And then 11 by Derek White. 4 off the bench as well by Rob Williams. Brogdon is 8. And then basically it's a one-man show. Yeah, no problem. Joel Embiid, 26 with 9 rebounds. Just carrying Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey's only got 13, and they really needed more from Maxey. Plus, they needed much more from Harris. Harris has got just 7. And then James Harden, just 8 by James Harden. James Harden's been just so off in this game. And Philadelphia's dominated the interior tonight. Philly's plus 4 in the glass, 36-32. The Celtics actually are plus 8 in the paint, 26-18. But Philadelphia led throughout most of this game points in the paint, throughout most of it in that category. But yeah, the difference here is the turnovers. 12 turnovers by Philadelphia. Celtics have scored 15 points off of those Sixers turnovers. Celtics were just 8 tonight here. Yes, Celtics gonna win this series for my prediction. Sister Surround, thanks so much for the dono once again. The legends in the channel. Oh, they will, Christian. Philadelphia is basically second round playoff team every single year. Philadelphia here in the playoffs. Second round, bounced out last year, the year prior to that. Here's all the years that they have got bounced out of the playoffs. This is dating back to 2002. They've yet to make it past the second round. Last time Philadelphia made it to the Eastern Conference Finals was in 2001. Believe it or not. 2001, the last time that Philadelphia made it. They made it to the NBA Finals that year. That was the last time they made it to the conference finals. Other than that, Philadelphia, first round exit, 2002. These are all the exits. Second round, 2003. First round, 2005. First round, 2008, 2009, 2011. Semifinal exit in the Eastern Conference, 2012. Same as 2018, 2019. First round exit, 2020 in the bubble. 2021, 2022. With second round exits again. So we come back, start off the fourth quarter. Marcus Smart moves it off to White. White takes the three off the back rim, no good. Jason Tatum wants it more, soars up for the offensive rebound. Tatum drives baseline. Tatum floats the pass across the floor, left wing to Brogdon. Brogdon takes the three off the rim, goes out of bounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's been 12 straight playoff 12 straight playoff appearances that Philadelphia has yet to make the Eastern Conference Finals or the NBA Finals beyond. Yep, that the 1 year with AI in 01. And other than that, they failed to make it past the second round. Celtics have it back off the missed shot by Philly. Jason Tatum steamrolls right to the rim, and he scores an open layup. 90-77. 10:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. And Philadelphia tacks on a jumper. Just this game tonight, Little Casket. 10:20 remaining. Celtics will slow it down. Tatum on the floor with Rob Williams, Marcus Smart, Derek White, and Malcolm Brogdon. Smart bounce pass right corner Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles into the key, dumps it off to White. White floats up the shot, got the bounce. Derek White for two. Celtics extend 13-point lead. Just out in control right now in this game. 10 minutes left to play. Philadelphia's had a couple runs in them, but they haven't just been able to take the lead. McDaniels at the corner. McDaniels dribbles into the key. Bounce pass out to Niang. Niang takes the three. Swoosh. 10-point game right now. 9:45 left. George Niang's up to 8. Smart has it. Passing off to the baseline cutter. Brogdon dribbles back out to the left corner. Outside it goes back to Smart. Smart accelerates downhill to the rim. Floats it up. He got it right over Paul Reed for the leaner. Inside a key for two. Everybody doing damage tonight. Balancing it out in the starting five. Marcus Smart's got 15 points tonight. 9:20 left to go. Harden at the top, moves it out to his right to Niang. Niang drives down low, got the layup. George Niang looking for the foul call, couldn't get it, but back to a 10-point game. 9 minutes left to play. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Celtics controlling the game with a 10-point lead. Brogdon dribbles top of the free throw circle into the hands of Smart. Smart crossover, crosses the ankles of George Niang, took the three, missed off the glass. And a loose ball foul picked up here by Philadelphia. So the clock will stop at 8:54. Oh, man. Marcus Smart just crossed the ankles of George Niang on the dribble. Off the crossover at the wing of the perimeter. Hey, thanks so much, Charliza. Appreciate it. Joel Embiid back to the bench now for Philadelphia, and that's tough because Sixers carried by Embiid tonight. After that, it's been a struggle to get anybody else going offensively. 26 by Embiid. He's doubling the number 2 scorer on the team, which is Maxey with 13. Tatum on the floor, takes the 3. Tatum off the back rim, no good. A rebound, battle for it in the corner. Rob Williams saves it, floats it up in the air, jumps it, picks it up by Tatum for the basketball. What a save there at the corner by Rob Williams. Skip pass, right corner, open 3. Missed off the mark, no good by Brown. Rebound control by Philly. 8:25 left to go. Harden to the rim, blocked by Jaylen Brown. It's not clean though, it's rolled a blocking foul. Bodies collide all over the place. Marcus Smart, hard fall on the court, man. Boston is giving their all right now. Rob Williams with an absolute hustle. Rob Williams straight out hustle on that play. Free throws here, 2 of them by Harden. First one's good. What a game tonight by Boston. Just have to close it out. And hopefully they've learned from a couple of their mistakes before in the playoffs. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Harden, second free throw is good. 8-point lead for Boston. And it was actually Rob Williams who was down. Rob Williams being checked out right now in that corner where he fell down. So Rob Williams is out of the game right now. Great hustle, but he hurt himself in the play in the corner. He crashed near the bench side seats where the Celtics bench happens to be. Brown outside goes to Horford, into the hands of Smart. Takes the 3 off the turnaround. Off the front rim, missed. Offensive rebound, Tatum. Tatum in the corner. Passes on top over to Horford. Moves it out to the left wing into the hands of Brogdon. Over to Tatum. Tatum attacks inside the key. Puts it up. No good. Got fouled. Jason Tatum will shoot 2 coming up at the free throw line. Clock will stop with 7:53. Hey, thanks so much, France, for joining in tonight. You guys, the legends in the channel. Tatum will shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one is good by Tatum. Joel Embiid will check back on the floor, same as Tyrese Maxey. Tatum will shoot 1 more coming up at the line. Tatum with 20. Free throw number 2, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Melton. That's the first missed free throw tonight for Boston. They're 14 for 15 on free throws. Maxey at the right corner. Maxey working on Grant Williams. Off to Embiid. At the top goes to Harden. We get a whistle before the shots. Randy, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. So this upcoming Sunday, by the way, quick update for you guys. I'll be away on Sunday, so no streams for you guys on Sunday. Unfortunately, I got a college baseball triple header on Sunday, so I'll be off on Sunday. I'm hoping to cover Game 5 on Tuesday, so unfortunately won't be back for Sunday's game. Corner 3, goodbye, Maxey. 95-89. They're hanging in for Philly. 7:20 left to go. So just an update. Next stream will be Golden State Lakers. That's tomorrow night at 8:30. No streams on Sunday since I got the triple header for baseball. Hoping to be back on Monday for Heat Knicks, and then Tuesday Celtics Sixers for Game 5. I unfortunately won't be around to cover Game 4. Brown missed a shot from 3, got knocked out of bounds. It will go back to Philly. 7 minutes left to go. This game's getting interesting. Hopefully no Big U. Hopefully no Big U, even though a lot of people tune in for the Big U. Here we go. 7 minutes left to go. You want to start my weekend great, Celtics. You got to close out this game. Here we go. Philadelphia. Down by 6 right now. Jumper taken straight away. Missed by Harden. It's actually a 6-point game. Misspoke. 6:45 left. Tatum moves on top. Horford into the hands to Brogdon. Dribble drive, attacks downhill. And big rejection by Joel Embiid as he blocks the layup attempt by Malcolm Brogdon with 6:41 left. This will still stay Celtics ball. He swatted it right to the front row. And we have a timeout taken on the floor before so. 4 timeouts remaining by both of these teams. We take the timeout on the court with 6:41 remaining. What a game. Just have to close it out. 5 minutes and below is the home stretch of the game for the Celtics. Learn from your mistakes. Close it out. And don't give me a big U. That's all you have to do tonight. Don't give me a big U like they did the night following the Bruins in the Game 7. James, welcome back in, man. Hope so. Been saying it all this year, and hopefully it'll be able to come true. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. 400 plus watching right now. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this one here, Celtics or Sixers. Boston putting their entire starting 5 in double figures. 21 by Jaylen Brown, 20 points by Jason Tatum, 15 by Smart, 14 by Horford, 13 by White, 8 by Brogdon from the bench. You just got to finish it. Just have to finish off this game. Joel Embiid's been the top player. He's got 26 tonight, along with 9 rebounds. 13 by Maxey, 10 points, 10 assists by Harden, but he's also missed 10 shots from the floor. And then 11 off the bench by Melton. Celtics' largest lead was by 13. Yeah, Boston's been up by a range of around like 7 to 10 throughout most of this quarter. But right now it's down to 6. Welcome in Hollow in the stream. What's crushing Philadelphia tonight's the turnovers. Philadelphia's committed 12 total turnovers, Boston with 8, and the shot difference is massive. Celtics outshooting Philadelphia in attempted shots 79 to 65 tonight. Both of these teams even on the glass, 38-38 right now. Celtics plus 10 points in the paint, 32-22. Joel Embiid's been a monster in this game, blocking shots. He's doing everything possible. Embiid's got 4 blocks. They've got 8 blocks as a team by Philly. Celtics got 6 blocks, 3 of those by Rob Williams. This has just been a physical battle. The Celtics have gone on a couple of scoring droughts in this game, but they've gone on less scoring droughts than Philly. And that's also been a difference. Both of these teams haven't shot the ball well. It's been just a physical, hustle-style type of game, where bodies have just been colliding all over the floor lately. 43% shooting by Boston, 40% shooting by Philadelphia. Yep, just a sad way to end for the Bruins. Hopefully Celtics able to come through and start off a great weekend in Boston. Road games in the playoffs, always tough. Opportunity to see if the Celtics can close it out in the final 7 minutes of this matchup. 6:41 left to go as we'll come back from the timeouts. Malcolm Brogdon at the free throw line coming up shooting 2. So referee said it was not a clean block by Embiid. So Embiid picked up the personal foul on the block, and this will send Brogdon to the free throw line to shoot 2. Quick update on the foul trouble right now. Boston with 4 personal fouls by Rob Williams, 3 each by Horford, Smart, and Brown. And then for Philadelphia, 4 personal fouls each by Tobias Harris and James Harden. Tobias Harris has only got 7 tonight in this game for points. James Harden's also been really rough. 10 points, but 10 misses, 10 assists, 5 turnovers. And the free throws, both of them are good by Brogdon. It's been in that range, 7 to 10 throughout most of this second half for the Celtics lead. 6:35 left to go in the fourth. Malcolm Brogdon becomes the 6th Celtics player tonight in double figures with 10. Maxey missed the layup. Tipped up, and the rebound controlled by Grant Williams. 5 on the floor for Boston. Tatum, Grant Williams, Jaylen Brown, Malcolm Brogdon, and Al Horford. Tatum at the left wing. Dribbles towards his right around the perimeter. His pass deflected. Intercepted by DeAnthony Melton of Philadelphia. Sixers have it. Burst of speed baseline. Maxey missed the layup as he got denied by Horford with a block. 6 minutes left to go. Brown accelerates downhill to the rim. Jaylen Brown pushing off. It's called an offensive foul. 6 minutes left. It will go back to Philadelphia. Jaylen Brown pushed off, trying to gain space there on the floor. Yeah, he tried to lower the shoulder into D'Anthony Melton. I'll see if there's any updates with Rob Williams. So Rob Williams currently not back out on the floor just yet. Jada, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Diego in the stream, welcome in. Under 6 minutes left to play. Celtics by 8, Philly with the basketball. Harden floats the pass left wing. Melton bounce pass left baseline. Maxey out to the left wing. Here's a 3. Melton swoosh. It's only a 5-point game once again. Boston's going to close it out. D'Anthony Melton drills another 3. 5.5 left to go. Crowd comes up to its feet here in Philadelphia. Always a good one when you're able to pull out the game on the road. That is a cold-blooded 3. First the triple digits. Bang, bang, right to the shoe. Malcolm Brogdon lines it up. He drills it, baby, with a 3 ball. Massive. Massive, massive 3 there by Boston. 100-92. 5:10 left to play. Brogdon now with 13 from the bench, and bodies collide all over the place. Embiid goes down. Grant Williams is down hard, and also Jaylen Brown is down right now. Human dominoes on the floor, and Grant Williams took the brunt of it, and Grant Williams is still down as Embiid and Brown both get up, back on their feet. Grant Williams trying to go for the loose ball, and him and Jaylen Brown collided next to each other, and Embiid got tangled up. Ooh! Joel Embiid going up. That was unintentional as he went up like Super Mario on the jump and stomped on the head, more so a step on the head of Grant Williams. Oh, on the backside of the head. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh. Joel Embiid just trying to avoid the loose ball. He stepped up in his shoe, came flat down on the backside of the head of Grant Williams in the hardwood on the court. Oh, man. Grant Williams right now is pouring out blood from his mouth as this game is stopped with 5:08 left to go. Oh, my goodness. I am honestly shocked that his back head, like his skull, is not bleeding, and it's his mouth. Because he was face first on his belly area, and Embiid's shoe came right down to the backside of his head. Grant Williams being checked out by the medical staff right now. His whole front mouth is bleeding, so his mouth is being worked on as Derek White will check into the game. 5 minutes left to play. Joel Embiid going up. Brown and Grant Williams trying to dive for the loose ball. Both crashed together, and then Embiid went up, and his shoe landed right down on the head of Grant Williams. Ouch. Embiid gets the inbound. Embiid jumper, 15-footer. Around the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Horford. 5 minutes left to play. Tatum on the floor with Brogdon, Horford, Marcus Smart, and Derek White. Tatum at the top, passes off to Smart. Smart in the key. Smart circles around. Smart, jumper, mid-range. Off the front rim, missed. Embiid collects the defensive rebound. 4:45 left to go. Harden at the top. Harden's missed 10 shots today. Harden to the rim. Harden got the layup. 6-point game. 4:30 left to go. Celtics looking to close it out here on the road. The toughest ones in the playoffs always come on the road territory matchups. Tatum dribbles, drives inside. Jason Tatum stripped. Jason Tatum gets fouled. And the clock will stop with 4:22. Philadelphia, will they challenge or not? That is the question. The fans certainly want them to. PJ Tucker gets called in the reach-in foul. What a game. 4:22 left to go. The Celtics just looking to finish strong tonight. Boston will get the inbound non-shooting foul. Next time around, though, the Celtics will be in the bonus. Celtics with the ball. Smart dribbles up to the right wing. Smart has some space at the perimeter. It's called an offensive foul by Boston. Turnover by the Celtics. I think it's called on Tatum. Yeah, Jason Tatum, an illegal screen inside the key. Turnover Boston. 4:10 left to go. Celtics just looking to close it out. 6-point game. Embiid. And a whistle. Smart reaches in, and the clock will stop. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up. We almost got 500 plus in the chat. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Quick update with the foul trouble. Jaylen Brown's got 5 for Boston. 4 by Marcus Smart. So Marcus Smart just picked up his 4th. Rob Williams has returned to the bench as he went from the locker room to the bench. So that's the status on Rob Williams. 4 minutes left to play. Embiid bullies his way down inside. Kick out to the corner. Catching fire 3. Maxey missed off the back room. No good. Offensive rebound. Embiid. The first one missed. The second one is good. It's a 4-point game. Celtics just have to close it out. Don't do what they did in Big One. They choked on a fat Big One. Brogdon has it at the top. Embiid's got a monster game. 28 points, 12 rebounds. Sends the pass to Tatum at the right wing. Tatum, 8 on the shot clock. Tatum, bounce pass Smart. Smart inside. Kick out corner. 3 on its way. Off the rim, no good. Missed by Grant Williams, who is back in the game. Offensive rebound, Brogdon. Horford tries a 3. Al Horford. Oh, he got it. Al Horford, bang, bang. Oh, baby. He's been major tonight in this game for Big Al Horford. 3-point shot straight away off the second chancer. Al Horford, 17 points, making his 5th triple of the night. Great up fake, able to get DeAnthony Melton to bite. Al Horford. Oh, yeah. We see you tonight, brother. We see you. To the reporter that doubted Al Horford and then laughed about the comment that Al Horford is an elite shooter but hasn't had a touch in the playoffs. Al Horford putting that on a chip on his shoulder tonight and making sure to get the correct reports in this one. Big Al Horford finding his shot from the outside today. Huge 3. 3:22 left to go as we take the timeout. 6 guys in double figures for Boston. 21 by Brown, 20 by Tatum, 17 by Horford. Making the most threes out of anybody tonight with 5. 15 by Smart, 13 each by Brogdon and White. What a game for Boston. Just have to close it out. It's been a battle. Props out to Philly for making this a battle tonight. Al Horford's been one of the top perimeter shooters this season in all of the NBA. 28 by Embiid with 12 rebounds. They just needed a little bit more from their guys. Melton's been pretty solid. He's got 14. 13 by Maxey. See, they need more from Maxey and Harden. That's what they're not getting. Maxey and Harden have combined to shoot the ball 6 for 27 from the floor. You ain't going to win when you got your 2 guards in the backcourt shooting 6 for 27 in the playoff game. Barring a miracle collapse by the Celtics, that's the only way Philadelphia is able to win. 22% between Maxey and Harden shooting tonight from the floor. Mark LeBron, welcome back in for the Philippines, man. Yeah, thanks so much for joining in, Charlisa, on the stream. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. This one's been great. Celtics looking to make it a great weekend here and just close it out. Just close it out for Boston. 3:22 left to go. So many big-time answers tonight by Boston. Just big-time shots. They'll need a couple more in their system to make sure they win this one. Siegel, you the legend, man, with a dono. Let's get that dono hype on the stream for Siegel. Yeah, Grant Williams came back into the game. Tough soldier for him, man. Grant Williams came back in the game just a moment ago. He was out on the floor. I thought he was done for the game when I saw Embiid go up and his foot came right down and stepped on his head off the jumping motion. I thought Grant Williams was done. And I was even shocked that it was his mouth that was bleeding, that he needed medical attention to, and not the back of his skull, because how it looked in the fall, it seemed like Embiid got the back of the skull area of Grant Williams and not like the lip and the mouth area. Celtics by 7, just looking to close it out. 3:15 left to play. Big Al Horford had just 16 points in the first 2 games of the series, shooting just 2 for 12 from the perimeter. Tonight, he's the best 3-point shooter on the floor for Boston. 5 for 7 tonight from the outside, 17 by Horford. Back to action. Philadelphia with a possession. At the Edge of the midcourt logo, Harris. Into the hands to Harden. Harris has also struggled tonight, too. Harden at the right wing, guarded by Grant Williams, who is somehow shockingly on the floor right now. Jumper, Embiid, no good. A rebound, Grant Williams. It's a miracle, honestly, that he is out there right now. Brogdon will take it up the floor. 2:50 left to go. Brogdon passes left baseline, Tatum. Tatum guarded at the corner by Harris. 10 in the shot clock. Tatum backs his way into Harris. Mid-block, Tatum. Fall away, turn around, Tatum. Oh, he got it. Jason Tatum. Swash, 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 splash. Drills the 2 from the left baseline. Turn around. 2:30 left to play. That's a tough one. Tatum's got 22. Harden passes off to Melton. Melton lost it. Battle for the loose ball. Boston collects it. Grant Williams off the Smart into the hands to Tatum. Deflected though as Harden picks it off. Embiid has it. 2:10 left to go. Embiid backs his way on Grant Williams, who he bullied earlier. Moves it on top to Harden. Harden takes a 3. Got it. And it's now a 6-point game. Philadelphia hanging in. 2 minutes left to go. Celtics have the possession, just looking to close it out. They're going to need another big-time shot to do so. Brogdon at the left wing perimeter. Switched, guarded by DeAnthony Melton. Brogdon passes off to Tatum. Tatum, will he come clutch here? He's got 22. Tatum, step back 3 in the air. Oh, he's money. Jason Tatum, bang, bang, boomerang. Sends it right through the chute. Right down the 3 ball. Sends that right up from downtown from the Poconos. Oh yeah, big time shot for JT. 1:32 left to play. Harden crashes Harden to the stanchion. Harden will shoot 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. Big time for Jason Tatum tonight. Big bounce back. We're just 7 in the previous game. Has 25 tonight. Major shot. Hard from the Poconos on that jumper. Harden makes the first free throw. Harden will have a second one coming up. We have 1:32 left to go. If you're new to the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Harden misses free throw number 2. It rattled around the rim and out. Celtics with it. Boston looking to slow it down. 1:22 left to play. Brogdon moves it off to Tatum. Tatum at the left wing, defended by Harris. 1:18 left to go, and Harris commits to reach in. Jason Tatum, 2 shots coming up at the free throw line with 25 points, looking to add to it. Jason Tatum, incredible. Once again today, big-time shot off the turnaround after big-time shot, hand in the face, sticking them when the stakes are high. First game of the series on the road and making massive, massive shots. First one's good by Tatum. 26 by Tatum. 21 by Brown. 6 players in double figures for the Celtics. Philadelphia kept on hanging around. Physical bloodbath of a matchup here with multiple bodies colliding all over the floor throughout the course of this game. Tatum will shoot number 2. Tatum drills it. Celtics by 10. 1:18 left to go, and Doc Rivers will take the timeout. What a night to start off your weekend. Boston just 1:18 from wrapping up this game, barring any miracle. Just a quick update for you guys. I will be back tomorrow on the channel. I hope to cover Golden State against the Lakers game 3 of that series. It will be at LA. The series tied at 1-1. That'll tip off at around 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Just one stream tomorrow. I'll be out during the day covering college baseball, so unfortunately will not be able to cover the Heat against the Knicks tomorrow. And quick update for you guys for Sunday. I will not be streaming on Sunday, unfortunately. I have a triple header for college baseball. This week's the conference tournament championships, so I'll be out working at the colleges this weekend, and So unfortunately, we'll not cover the next Celtics game for Game 4 on Sunday. I do plan on being back for Game 5, though, on Tuesday for Boston. Also hoping to cover the Heat and the Knicks on Monday as well. So upcoming schedule, tomorrow night, Lakers, Warriors. Monday, Heat, Knicks, and then the Celtics, Game 5 against the Sixers on Tuesday. So there will be no stream for the next Celtics game, unfortunately, because I'm out on Sunday. Celtics looking to close it out. 1:15 left to go. Tucker inbounds it over to Harden, and a turnover by Philadelphia off the inbound. It will go back to the Celtics. Doc Rivers complaining about the call. Boston with 1:17 left to go. Finally, Boston able to close out the game. Marcus Smart accelerates to the rim. Kick out to the corner to Horford. Into the hands that Tatum will hold it. 10 on the shot clock. 1:05 left to go in the game clock. Tatum drives inside. Swings it out on a bullet over to Brown. Missed the three, though, at the left wing. That was a bullet of a pass fired in on the right-handed fastball by Tatum. 50 seconds left to go. Philadelphia's just not urgent. Sixers, a lot of dribbling. Maxey from deep range. Maxey airballs it, and it sails out of bounds. A lot of time going off the clock, and a airball three. Worst case scenario for a Philadelphia team showing zero signs of life in a typical Doc Rivers squad in the final minute of the game. Already just laying the bag on this game, throwing it away, and throwing the towel into the game in the final minute, just calling it quits. That's how this one went. They just called it quits in the final minute. Just no heart by Philadelphia in the final minute after they committed the offensive foul. And that's the big question in the series. How is Doc Rivers going to adjust to the Celtics here? Because the Celtics have so many weapons. And once again, it is enough for Boston to prevail. Jaylen Brown at the free throw line. First one goes in as the fans leave the stands at the Wells Fargo Center. 39 seconds left. Boston putting 6 players in double figures. Philadelphia tonight Philadelphia had 5, but Joel Embiid carried. He had 28. Everybody else with 16 or less. Celtics tonight had 3 players with 17 or greater. 4 players with 15 or greater. All 6 players in double figures scored 13 or greater. 27 by Tatum, 23 by Brown makes the second free throw. As Philadelphia scores a late bucket, we're down to 30 seconds left. Tatum dribbles out. Tatum around the perimeter. Passes off to Smart. Floats the pass off to Brogdon. 19.5 seconds left. I just look at the scoreboard on Google for me, because I'm working during that time announcing baseball games, so I don't really have the time to like watch it or anything. Like, I can't watch the game because I'm announcing another game for baseball going on at the same time. So during my lunch break, since there's like a 30-minute split between games, or during like a 2-minute changeover between innings, is when I will like look at the scoreboard or so. 15 seconds left to go. Harden takes the 3 off the rim, no good. 5 seconds left, and the Celtics wrap it up. What a start to the weekend here. 6 guys in double figures for Boston. Philadelphia hung in throughout the game, but the Celtics too strong on the road tonight. Boston up 2-1 in the series, baby. What a start to this weekend as the Celtics take the dub. Final score, 114-102, the final in this matchup here. Jason Tatum came out hot, closed it out with some major shots down the stretch of this game. 27 by Tatum with 10 rebounds, double-double for JT. Finished 50% even, 10 for 20 from the floor. 23 by Jaylen Brown, 17 by Horford. He was monstrous, made some big-time threes. He led the team with 5 total threes for Al Horford. 15 by Smart, 13 by White. Off the bench, Malcolm Brogdon had 15 with 6 total assists tonight in this game. Joel Embiid did everything possible. 30 points, 13 rebounds. Still not enough in the end for Philadelphia. Embiid needs more help. James Harden missed 11 total shots and also committed 5 total turnovers in the game. Tyrese Maxey missed 12 total shots. Both between Harden and Maxey combined for 7 for 30 shooting in this game between Tyrese Maxey and James Harden. Let that sink in. The starting backcourt for Philadelphia combined to shoot 7 for 30 for just 29 points and a grand total of 81 total minutes in Game 3 tonight of this series. And Tobias Harris was limited to just 7 as he only attempted 6 points, 6 shots, was nowhere to be found tonight with those 5 personal fouls. We wrap up here for this one. Deuce Tatum getting a little interview with JT right now for this game. Thanks so much all for joining in. Quick update for you guys. I plan on being back tomorrow live covering Golden State against LA. There will be no streams on Sunday though, since I got a college baseball triple header for conference tournament championships on Sunday. That's the big day for me, so I'm out all day covering baseball. I hope to be back for the Celtics Game 5 though on Tuesday. The Celtics will be back at home that game against Philadelphia. We're going to go close out to the channel members before I wrap up. All channel members get a shout out here. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Derek, Michael Bourne, I am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Reynaldo, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Siegel, Woopig, Ian, Oink, Oink, Emmanuel, and Robin. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream tonight. The Boston Celtics go up 2-1 in the series as the Celtics win 114-102 on the road against Philadelphia. Thanks all for joining in tonight, everybody. Celtics start off the weekend with a bang, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night.